Hello everyone, welcome to the Lost Harbor Tavern. I am your host Nitsify, and also your DM of the Rum and Harbor campaign. Welcome to the Rum and Harbor campaign, where we have a bunch of little pirates doing a bunch of little pirate things. Very piratey up in here. Um, Definitely
Excuse me.
normal pirate actions of going around and liberating kingdoms. Normal stuff, stopping elder tours from destroying the world. Normal pirate stuff. That being said, we have a few players here that play a few little characters. I know, crazy. The players get characters. I know, kind of wild. But hear me out. There's this first guy. He's this purple lizard. We call him Acrid. He plays Loki.
Aye.
Yeah. Tucked away in the corner, behind all the alcohol, and between the alcohol, the mice, the cat, the giant lizard to her left, and to the right, nobody knows. It might just be the Void. Who knows? Is Anya, who plays.
Don't question the secrets to my right.
Don't question it. It's just a wall of cheese. Don't look over that way.
Don't look into the shadows. The shadows will look back.
Dude, it's like to your left you have the shadow realm, to your right you have the cheese realm. Pick your route.
Jeez.
Gee.
That god is chill as hell.
Cheese realm to my right. That's the left.
Oh god.
Yes.
I have the shadow realm to my right.
Yeah. Inverted and all that. You know how that is. God loves inverted filters. That being said, we also have sitting in a chair, sitting it improperly, facing backwards like me. We have Issa, who is playing Ublex.
I'm backwards.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, our
do.
PNGs are facing like towards like the back end of the
Yeah.
so neither of us are sitting on our chairs right.
I mean, is there even a right way to sit on a chair?
That is true. That is true.
Technically, no.
Exactly.
As long as it's in use,
Yeah.
it's like whatever. It's free game.
Exactly. Dude, I still sit crisscross. That is like my main go-to. Is
Dude,
crisscross.
wait. I'm not sitting crisscross right now, but I'm like sitting down on with my foot on my butt. And like I have a leg up. How do I describe this? Like, I have one leg up right now.
so
I'm sitting on my
glad
leg.
I'm not the
I'm
only
sitting
one.
on my leg and with one leg up. Yeah.
See,
I'm not even,
I used
my
to
feet
do
is not
that.
on the ground.
I do
You
that
used to do that.
sometimes. I do that sometimes. It's just that my leg always goes numb, and I don't like that. So that's
Oh,
like
yeah.
yeah.
It's okay.
I always put too much pressure onto one area that I forgot to like balance my weight in like around the body, if that makes sense. So I just end up putting all pressure into one spot, and that one spot just goes numb. And then you
Gulp.
get off of it, and then like you have like the what do you mean gulp? What do you?
It's evil.
It is evil. It
I'm
is
so glad I'm not the only one who does that.
evil. Oh yeah.
No.
Speaking of people who are sitting in weird ways, we have a frog in a box named Reed. He's sitting sideways. But it's fine. It's fine. He plays Usagi.
Hello, everybody. Hopefully today I will get my balls back.
Indeed, maybe we'll find
Not
out. It probably will
likely.
be a while.
I know, but I can
Unlikely.
hope.
So, like, I'll be straight up honest with you. It probably won't be able to happen until like Sanity ends. But the good note about that is, I think we're actually getting close to Sanity ending, aren't we? We're like
Oh, good.
we're like a few sessions away from that campaign, I think.
You've got probably another month of sessions before.
Yeah.
Like 3 or 4, honestly. Depends on
Okay.
how fast we move.
Yeah, because we are approaching the BBEG in that campaign. Go check it out, Lost Shipyard, second channel. That being said, quick little recap for everybody. In case you missed the last episode, there was a lot of stuff that happened there, if I remember right. You guys, you had the slime eat the slime fruit, your big old slime buddy. They split into 3, making 3 new people. You guys brought them onto the boat instead of leaving them behind like the original plan was, because you now have actual people that don't just have an HP of 20.
Yay.
So they have actual classes. I went ahead and made their sheets today because I honestly just forgot to throughout the week. Actually, it wasn't me forgetting. It was me procrastinating throughout the week. I don't lie. I'm not gonna lie here. But besides,
I believe you'd forget.
now I forgot Monday and Tuesday, and then I remembered Wednesday. And I was like, I should do this, but I want to play Marvel Rivals, so I played Marvel Rivals. But
At least he's honest.
yeah. And I got the Thursday hit, and I was like, oh, I could do this, but like this anime just came out, and like I have like I gotta watch it. So
Nits.
listen, I've been looking forward to it. I was looking forward to it. Well, actually, it's not a new anime. It's Blue Exorcist. Like the next version of the season had been coming out. So yeah, it's whatever. It takes like 6 years for them to put a season out. Leave me alone. Either way, bunch of stuff. Blah blah blah. They did a bunch of stuff on the Slime Island. Essentially, is what it boils down to. They got new slime members. They talked with him, Alicia. Him and Alicia had a one-on-one time with Ooblex, so that's fun. You guys went to a spiraling hallway. And besides that, you guys got to sail to the island. I actually want to dial it back slightly because we ended off with you guys like finding, a dude just standing on a pile of bodies at the port.
Oh yeah.
But I actually want to dial it back for a quick second because there was something that within all of this mess I forgot to mention.
Oh boy.
So we're just going to dial back real quick, just like a day before you guys get to the island real quick. Apologies, it's me as a DM forgetting stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. So, there's a few things. First of all, Loki, you get your chains back. Second of all,
Yay!
you just popped out of a blood portal, and there's just this random woman that just walks up to you and hands it to you. And then just, like, walks off.
Okay.
Thanks.
Welcome. Second thing. Second thing is that, bounties. It's time. Y'all.
Yay!
How much am I
my
worth
God.
now?
Uh-huh.
I'm just
Y'all get
excited.
updated bounties. So, I'm gonna just, and I want to do this. Does everybody have access to their current picture when they uploaded it for NPC visuals? Or did I upload anybody's, like, specific ones? Because not NPC visuals, the crew. Because we reset the crew channel up on Discord so we could kind of keep track of stuff because it got kind of cluttered and kind of messy.
I sent myself.
Okay. If you sent
But if
yourself,
you want-
then you can
If
edit.
you want me to delete it and then you can send it?
No. What I was going to say was that if you sent your picture into the crew and I didn't have to send it for you, because I know I had to do it with like Isaki, for example, because Reed was at work at the current time, then you can update on the side of your name your bounty amount. Otherwise, I will do it for you. But like I know you sent yours, Loki. I'm pretty sure Anya sent Kirla's. I think I had to send Ulex's if I remember right, because Issa was also streaming at that time, if I remember correctly. She was.
I found it.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. First of all, Loki Ishu, who they have confirmed to be the pirate captain of the crew.
Uh-huh.
Because there are reconnaissance things, even though you guys haven't been running in the Navy, they're still very much keeping eyes on you, like they do with every pirate crew. So they do kind of have a rough idea of what's been going on. Because you already had a wanted poster, but it was specifically not with the Navy, but with the Monster Hunters bounty, it's gone up. So,
Oh no.
because you already had charges for being what you are, a demigorgon, for, let's be real, murder on multiple occasions, assault on multiple occasions, manipulation of the Navy, manipulation of the townfolk, possible liberation right raises, and other such charges. It keeps going. You have a bounty of 300,000 rupees.
Oh my God.
So, Lindry, how we doing? Lindry, you don't have quite as many charges, but they have been able to kind of piece together by watching things go to place that you might be at least either a co-captain or a quartermaster. They're not sure. So they've kind of put you as just quartermaster on the bounty thing for now, because they're not sure. It's not like you guys walked up to the Navy guys and told them, hey, this is what I am, this is my rank, this is what I do. This is just them observing. So they have you listed as Lindry, the quartermaster of the Catastrophe Pirates. You have a bounty of 150,000. As while you haven't done as many grievous things as some of the others, you have actively helped participate in the liberation. You act as the quartermaster of the crew, and you have actively gone out of your way to be found trying to recruit people to your cause, which as far as they care, someone that's actively going out of their way to find people rather than people trying to force themselves into a pirate crew is a problem. So, under 50,000 is your rupee amount.
Oh
Next
my.
up, Bubagi. I mean, sorry, wrong person. Usagi.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm not using that as my alias now. I hope you realize.
Oh, yeah, no, don't worry. Bubagi's got her own. So,
What?
Usagi. That's for another day. Don't worry.
Aren't I dead? Like, technically?
No, Bubagi never died.
No, isn't Usagi dead now? Like, what happens to my bounty then?
Yeah, so that's the fun thing. We are getting to that. I thought you meant, like, about the Bubagi bit, because we were still lightly mentioning Bubagi. No, so Usagi, you see that your bounty poster, like, well, everybody else's has come in. Yours is just not there. So they're probably assuming, he's dead. So, we don't need the bounties anymore. Cool. So, you just don't have a bounty poster. Meaning you're probably back to 0.
I'll take it. It means I'm less likely to get caught.
Yep. Now, there's a funny thing with Ooblexes. There's 2 bounty posters for Ooblex. There's one for the slime blob, and there's one for the woman. Because I've never seen you change.
Oh.
No way.
So it's like, there's still a bounty poster with like the slime blob, which it went up by 25 rupees. You're now at like 75 rupees.
Oh
This is so
my
epic.
god.
And it says, this time, they changed the name again. Before they put slime ? Then they had anomaly, and now they have, they just have slime UFO unknown object ?
Why do they have that?
75
Can't decide
rupees.
what I am.
They just don't know what you are. They've sat here and going, what the hell? And then
One day they'll figure it out.
They'll figure out one day, maybe. And then they looked over at the actual lady and went, okay, let's count this down. She's found to be supplying all food for the catastrophe pirates. She has been found to be actively talking with a royal knight that helped in the liberation. She has been found helping liberating. And not to mention she helped break into the warehouse. Which I want to mention, yes, people did die in that warehouse. They never saw Usagi entering because of the stealth. You came in barging in. So one of the people in the outpost probably saw you go in but didn't see Usagi go in. So you have a charge for breaking and entering, and also breaking into a military base, like their artillery area.
Are they sure I did that?
Yeah. You have charges
Like
of.
mistaking me.
I mean, you can ask them if you want. If you ever pull on them aside, you can probably ask. They've given you a charge for assault on multiple occasions and murder. You did kill a few people.
Oh, boo.
Wait, does that mean that Ooblex is taking the fall for Usagi breaking into the...
Yes.
Probably, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks!
I didn't want to...
There's also
Thank
one
you.
last thing, and this is something that you might find a bit odd.
Indoctrination.
No, actually.
No.
They've pinned something on you. Now, why they pinned something on you is unknowable, but they pinned the death of that king on you.
Wait.
Don't to me!
So for the death of a royal king,
What
Oh my god.
they chose you for some. Most likely you probably guess. Okay, they know that you do magic, and they saw an explosion.
That was
Must
me.
be
That
the
wasn't me.
slime.
He's dead when we got there!
They're racist.
Yep.
They hate me.
They might just be. I don't know.
They're jealous. They're jealous that my body is tea, bro.
Actually, I will also put this on there. There's one of those charges. I almost forgot. Thank you for reminding me. They have a charge for you being a slime person, because may I remind you, right now there is the literal slime curse being spread by Gistendor. So as far as they care, you might be in cahoots with Gistendor.
You're fucking racist.
they might
Are
be.
you fucking serious?
Yes. So I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but somehow, I did the thinking through with this. You're tied with the captain in bounty. So you have a 300,000 rupee bounty.
You know what?
Back
Me,
to his life.
you know what? Me having the lowest bounty fits. I'm the rogue. That's
Yeah.
That's how
Okay.
it's supposed to be.
You
Yeah.
shouldn't have a bounty.
good. Yeah.
Yep. So I'm just
It's
gonna
okay,
go
if
for
I go back in slime.
300,000. So Benjamin's is gone. You no longer see one for him. You can see that Pike's
Yay.
has gone up from 55,000 to 120,000.
Who would have guessed?
He has killed a few people. Him fighting Navy ships during Gao did make a big hit on that. Yuri actually has a bounty now because she helped participate in the fights against the Navy in Gao, and also she has just been lightly spotted, doing some other stuff on the side that is slightly illegal. So she doesn't have a high one. She's just at a measly 20,000. So she has a way lower bounty. Shin, right. Let me just 65,000, just no more. This man is sitting at a whopping 210. As he has actively committed multiple assassinations on different high-ranking Navy authorities, and proceeded to commit essentially
Genocide.
genocide on 2 islands now? Y'all did sick him on the Navy base, and I'll mention the kill count from Shin alone racked up to be 40 people. Let that be understood. Ferrara, because they have now identified that she was once a Navy-owned, robot and all that, it's more less of a, they've given them, a 150,000 bounty, but less of a, hey, we want them dead and alive only. They are not to kill Ferrara because they want the robot. Because those are expensive to make. You can see Lavana, who never had a bounty, has a bounty after, honestly, everything she's done. I think it's pretty damn fair. She has 120,000, similar to that of Lindry. She has actively helped you guys in multiple occasions in combat, and she's also kind of been proven that's a freaking witch. Okay, yeah, no, high bounty. We don't let that live. Kashashe has a 75,000 bounty for betrayal of the Navy. Gildart, now that they have found out, wait, no, that's a revolutionary spy. In multiple ways, this is bad. This is around a 250,000 bounty. Because, oh god.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, don't forget to put in your bounty, but okay, you did. Never mind. I was just passing by Lindry's. Leo, the past Royal Knight, and now you're a ship researcher. He hasn't done a lot, but he did actively participate in a liberation, and has shown multiple occasions of essentially forms of resistance against the Navy. He's only at 55,000, but it's still there. He hasn't done enough bad things yet. Asta has nothing. She never hit anyone. She never committed assault, murder, nothing. She's fine. Barf. Let me update your atrocious charges. As you go from 50,000, 666, to 166, 666.
Alright.
Nafio, they don't know what he does. So they just have 1K. It's an incubus that's walking around with people. Is he? If that's left on, I don't know if he's a prom yet. He might just be there for the entertainment. We don't know type of situation.
Be aware.
Yeah, be aware type of thing. Lastly, Tito, who's actively committed. Well, let's be real. None of her stuff is non-lethal. She has no way to be non-lethal. The murder charges from this lady is insane. Because she has been on the run since Mollis was on the run, may I remind you. From blowing up Navy bases by herself to shooting people from like 300 plus feet away. I hate to put her above the co-captain's bounty, but it makes sense for her to be at 180. Because she alone has like actively committed essentially terrorism. Like, let's be honest.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no, it 100% checks.
Yeah. But that is your update to the bounties.
Yay.
If I'm missing one, let me know. But that is the bounties. Oh yeah, Miko, your dog. That has like a bounty of like 50 rupees. Because they're like that.
Why does Miko have a bounty?
that dog. you might have an idea that shot the news reporter, the guy who was doing the research, who was just a tabaxi, who's just like really just like fuck those dogs. Like,
I love the idea that one Navy guy tried to get onto the boat, and Miko's like, "Come here, bitch!" And it was like, "Oh god."
Yeah.
Miko didn't leave the boat; he just fucking scared them off.
Oh yeah, no, like all 3 pets have a bounty. Funny enough, because like Miko has 50 rupees. Your little Pompey, Moo, they have a 25 rupee bounty. Because it did actively, like, use hold person on, like, a guy who tried to sneak on one time, and they're like, oh my god. And, okay, actually, this is funny. Your Cinderfinch, Usagi.
Oh boy.
What'd you name that Cinderfinch again? Wasn't it, like, Ember or something?
Ash?
Yeah, we barely heard they did the name be used. That's why I'm having to remember. It might have been Ash. Was it Ash?
I think it's Ash.
I think it's Ash.
Okay. Ash has a bounty of 1,500 rupees because they stole from an artificer, like an obscenely expensive item.
Oh boy.
Oh my god!
And it has, on a few occasions, it has not been mentioned, but on a few occasions when y'all have been away from the boat and someone got near it, both, whether if it was a civilian or Navy, it did not care. It just started attacking people sometimes. So it was just actively assaulted just random passerbys.
The arcane tools.
Yeah. Yep, the arcane tools. So yeah.
Oh my god.
Your bird's a little expensive there, buddy. That being said.
That's fun. That's funny. The bird has a higher bounty than him.
Dude. Either way, we're gonna finally get into this. This is a mess. I need to mention that because I forgot to mention those things.
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Have they figured out that Izmu is not Tassie?
Nope. As far as they are concerned, that Pompey's the same Pompey.
Eh?
So then that would mean that anything Tassie did is also being blamed on Izmu.
I don't think Tassie did anything.
Tassie, from my understanding, had done nothing for the majority of the time. So either that one charge that is on your Pompey of Moo, that is either a charge that carried over from Tassie, maybe like a mission or two before they were teleported away, or this is Moo. Who knows, though?
I'll be honest, Kirla would be asking Moo.
Dude.
Just like, was this you?
Moo. History check, bud. You gotta remember. That is a 7. Moo looks to you, nothing behind those eyes.
Oh, come on, Moo. I know you're more intelligent than that.
With his 6, are you sure about that?
Either way, we're gonna get into this. So you guys finally getting back into the track. Sorry about that. Y'all have been wanting bounties for a bit, and I literally just never got the time to do them. I was like, all right, now I can finally have a good spot to tell them. I just forgot to, so that's on me. Getting into the actual thing, when you guys started to dock, you found a man standing on top of a pile of bodies. Upon further inspection, you guys can tell that these people that are like basically, you know, compiling in this like pile of bodies, they have things like cutlasses essentially stuck in their hands. So like some of them are holding cutlasses, or were at least. There's a few people that have like bandanas kind of like strapped around their head, that sort of thing.
Oh no.
So pirates.
Those were probably pirates. There's one guy on top of the bodies. So, first question, before obviously you go over to go figure out what the hell's going on. Hello, Brina. Is who do you want to bring on the group, onto the island? We know that Yori was confirmed to be going with you guys because of crew Dibia, and she wanted to also personally help with some stuff. But if you want anybody else to be going with you, or have any of your other crewmates do other missions, considering you have 3 chunks to handle, this would be like probably the only chance for you to really set people up to go do stuff, unless you want to have to like go dial back, you know, come back to the ship, that sort of thing. But this is probably your best time to try and figure that out.
I'm fine with dealing with everything. I was low-key would be like, Jen, is there anyone on your list here?
Let me check. Let's see. You just seem to...
I don't.
Yeah.
Just like a genuine question. Like, is anyone on your list?
You see him pull out a book. There's just like it almost looks like a Necronomicon, if you know what that is. It's just like a black hard cased book with like a skull built into it, with some type of like runic sigils onto it. And you just start flipping through it, and just kind of look around, and just go. From what I can see, not yet. Nobody's evaded death.
Alright. Great. Alright. That was more like, alright, Loki was also thinking, like, if there's someone with that is actively on his list, it might be a good idea to bring him along.
That's fair.
Yeah, but, that being said, I don't really like,
It's up to the crew as a whole, obviously. So, like, you know,
I know,
y'all, like,
so,
talk it out, but, yeah.
Yeah, so my at least thought process right now is that I know that Pike was telling us that he wanted to come along for missions that could be deadly.
I agree.
And, because I know he fucking yelled at Loki.
Yeah.
And since
He
we
did
don't
get mad at
know
Loki.
the severity of some of this shit, it might be.
It might he would look Loki would look at Pike and be like, "Hey, do you want to come along?" Basically.
He'd give you a nod. He's down
Yeah.
for it.
Also, on that same vein, Loki is going to give Okay, actually, I need to double check something. Can Pike wield war picks?
Let me double check. He is a cleric. He is a. Let me see. Is war pick a simple weapon? That's what I gotta check, because he's only able to use simple weapons. I don't think that is counted as a simple. Isn't that a martial?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. So no, he would not be able to.
Okay, then Loki's gonna hand him a +2, like that. He's gonna hand him that quarterstaff he took from that one guy.
Okay.
That has an arcane focus built into it. He was like, "I know you lost your spear, so here."
That's appreciated.
And this should be pretty decent. It's a +2 quarterstaff, and it has a built-in arcane focus. So,
Thank you.
yeah, there you go. That also will help. That'll let him defend himself.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good for him to be able to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, this motherfucker doesn't have a weapon.
Yep.
That is kind of a necessity.
That is true. Yeah, okay, so then y'all's crew, or group, consists of your PCs, Yori, and Pike. And you guys know that you guys are supposed to at least meet up with a Xavier. Whether or not he's helping you guys in a fight or anything of that is unknown, but you guys do know at least that you're supposed to meet up with a Xavier, another follower of Hamilitia. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be real. If he wants to fight, that's more up to him.
That's
I'm
fair.
not gonna drag. Yeah, I'm not gonna drag him along if he doesn't want to help us. She
That's fair.
probably would if I had to guess.
Possibly. The one thing that was mentioned that he works with the Wave Weavers, which is a form of resistance that, like, essentially like a civilian militia. Essentially, that was built into the island.
Cool.
So there is a good chance.
Yeah. But yeah, that's about it. Otherwise, I'd know that Loki would just want everyone like, all right, don't fucking be safe, and if the town gets attacked, help them.
Right? So all other crewmates will then be put on standby.
Yes, because at least
Yeah.
no, I don't want to risk anybody.
That's fair.
Miko and Izmu are being left on the boat.
All right.
Yeah.
Understood.
I feel like I'm just gonna specify that I'm gonna leave Cinder on the boat because she's not.
Oh, it's
he's
Cinder.
not gonna be the bird that I've barely gotten a chance to use.
Yeah, that's
Might be
fair.
safer.
So
It's fair enough. Cinder's definitely like a specific type of like utility type of monster.
just you wait. Eventually.
Eventually. He's got to find the right moment for it. Though I guess technically there probably already have been a few moments, at least in my mind, that you probably could have used Cinder, but they just kind of got forgotten.
Oops. Anyway.
It is what it is, though.
Yep.
That being said, we're gonna hop right into this then. So I guess, are you guys just gonna start heading into town?
Loki will at least. He's
Yeah.
gonna make sure that he has his weapons at least like put away for the most part. Like he has his chains wrapped around his wrists, but he's not holding holding them.
Okay.
It's more just wrapped around his arms. Like I'm not trying to fight yet. I'm just
Not
Hold
yet.
up.
Give it a few minutes. That's fair.
Yeah.
Kirla's not about to let Loki go in alone.
Hey, I'm
Not
fine.
after last time.
What you mean?
Yeah.
You damn near started a riot by just talking to somebody.
It's not my fault the people had like I'm pretty sure you could have convinced them to riot.
I'll be honest. They were at an area where frickin' honestly Borth could have, and that says a lot.
Yeah, it really doesn't help Loki in this instance. His passive persuasion is 21.
Yeah.
Like
I also put it out there. He does have a mechanic that just actively is like a passive thing that kind of adds into that too. So.
yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
All right.
Well, I mean,
I'm still justified in following him.
do the other two plan to go along with them, or do you guys want to go somewhere and just like start splitting off into a random area of town, or just gotta know what other PCs are doing as well. I'm not just
Yep.
gonna assume that you guys are going a specific direction, just force you into it. Like, I'm not gonna do that to y'all. Usagi?
Yep.
Okay, so
What are
you
you
are
doing?
going.
Yes, of course.
Okay,
I am.
okay. And Ublex, unless are you walking away or are you going with them?
With my big ass bounty, apparently.
Alright.
They're just jealous. They're racist and jealous.
Dude, they're racist and jealous, man. I mean, that's like half a navy, like right there.
Just like real
yeah.
life.
Just like real life. They can't handle it. They
Handle the body's tea, bro.
For real.
Xiao Hong Shu.
Alright. I see you went on red note.
No. It's like I don't go on red note, but the thing is,
Yeah.
that's sidetrack. I just like Xiao Hong Shu. It's stuck in my head because I used to watch this like fucking Chinese dollar say shit.
No, that's fair.
You wanna get it?
That's
I have to
fair.
show these videos. Anyways, let's go back on track.
Back on
Xiao
track.
Hong Shu. Sorry, I'll send a gif of it.
Yeah, please do. Okay, so you guys would start, I guess, just heading towards the pile of bodies. I'll just mention straight up, like, while you guys are starting to walk up to, like, this area, because it's kind of like, the port's kind of like in one of those open ones where you have your main dock where, you can, like, dock, your ships, all that sort of thing. You have, like, some buildings that are, like, off to the side, but it's a pretty open area. It really doesn't start getting cluttered with, like, buildings until you get a little bit further away from the port and actually into the town plaza. So this was a little bit, like, it's, like, just on the edge of where it starts getting busy with the buildings, is where, like, the guy was standing, essentially. I've already described what the architecture and everything looks like here, so I'm not going to re-describe it to you guys, but the one thing I will mention that I didn't get to mention, though, that is just kind of interesting as you're walking up, is that you can see that the roads are, like, basically decorated with, like, a mixture of stone and amethyst. So it's, like, these, like, purple shine to, like, the road, essentially. But yeah. So it's, like, these, like, grays, purples, and whites of just, like, contrast within this town. But you can see that these, like, buildings that probably looked in pretty good shape. They definitely look like they've seen better days, because there are like chunks of corners missing from some fights. Probably there's like some windows that are intact and some are broken. Like, some buildings completely fine, other buildings they look like they just got hit by like a truck and then somebody backed the truck back up afterwards and then hit it a second time. So it's kind of a mess. But I can send the picture of the guy that's standing on the pile of bodies as he would begin to turn around, because he can hear footsteps. I think that's pretty fair. Well, a mixture of, like, more like footsteps and the... Wait, no, you wouldn't be making, like, slapping, sloshing sounds while you're walking around, because you have the Yeezys. Never mind, Ublex.
What?
Got the fucking easy.
Yeah, they still have the Airwalkers.
Yeah.
I also know that Loki wouldn't be quiet. If there's rocks, he'd be kicking them to make sure the guy can hear him.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So
shit.
you can see this guy, and I apologize because this is an African American hairstyle, and I don't know the exact name for this hairstyle. I think it's not cornrows. But for now I'm just gonna call it like a hair bun cornrow. Essentially, is what it is. I don't know the exact words for it, but you can see a man with that type of hairstyle, kind of like dark brown, blackish hair, relatively dark skin.
Those are dreadlocks.
Dreadlocks, thank you. Sorry, my brain was blanking so badly on it. Thank you very much for correcting me. He has a blue crystal built into, like, the middle of his forehead. Blue eyes. He has these, like, blue, similar shaped crystals, like, for, like, earrings. A black mask, like face mask that covers like the nose down, essentially. A black like cloak that acts kind of like partially as a scarf in the process. It does have a hood. He does not have it up. His left eyebrow does have a slit. A little fun fact there. And a lot of it's just black clothes, like black pants, black baggy shirt, and some like golden belts that basically go across the waist, essentially, for like equipment, and then just like some white shoes. But you can see there's a little bit of blood on him. He did just actively deal with a crowd of people. Ethan, what is that? Why'd you send a man kneeling emoji? What is that?
You missed the other two fucking things.
What the fuck?
No, you missed some fucking...
What I missed?
Some shit. You missed some shit.
Okay,
What?
So did I guess right that this is an Issa type? Did I guess right?
Yes.
I fucking knew it.
Possibly.
What was that image that just got deleted? Anyway.
Okay.
Dude,
Oh,
that's
funny
like
shit.
that was like the most normal one she sent. I want that to be understood. That was the most normal one.
So, I think that's a
You
lot.
can't fool me!
There
I
were other
screenshotted it!
two were fucking what the fuck?
Why are you
What do
sitting
you
on a gif
mean?
of a monkey with a video thing listening to music
It's
starting
how I
off into the
feel.
sky? Yeah, fair enough.
Serene,
I
bro.
screenshotted it.
It's serene
You
as
can't take
fuck.
it away.
Doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter to me. What do you do with that
That was just
information? What
fun.
are you gonna do?
I don't know, it's just funny.
Why is there a
Anyway,
monkey with a Walkman?
Okay. let's try to get
Anyways,
back on
fucking progression, please.
Why is there a monkey with a Walkman?
So we're going to get back on track here. So he would just kind of
Oh my
look
God,
to
Isa.
the group and just kind of go, "Can I help you? You're not from here. I know my people
Yeah.
well."
No, we're not.
I think we actually are here to help you
Yes,
by
we
dealing
are.
with the pirates
Okay.
and the cult on the side.
Right. Right. No. Hamilicia did tell me about a blue slime. Right. So your Ublex.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
You know me? I don't know you. You know me, but I don't know you. What's up with that?
I'm also a follower of Hamilicia.
Oh, Alicia!
Yes.
Oh my gosh, we have so much in common.
So you're Xavier.
Yes, I'm Xavier.
It's just Loki. Just sitting here like, alright, I know who you are now.
She did at least wire me the information last night, so just understand, we have a Loki issue,
That's me.
a Kirilla, also known as a Lindry.
Yes,
Which one's that?
I go by
Okay,
Kirilla.
gotcha, understood, Kirilla. And then we have... What are you?
My name is Usagi, thank you.
Usagi, okay, so you're Usagi. She told me you were a rabbit, but you're like a rabbit tanuki.
There was a
There was some
mishap
complications.
a couple islands
Your body
ago.
is tea, though.
Fey industry? I mean,
Stop
yeah,
it.
you're looking good.
How many times are people going to see that?
Yanessa. Hey, Loki would just say Yanessa.
I'm sorry, it's bound to happen, Reed, because you're walking around like with constant charisma, like just like aura and just like aura in general.
I can't wait
Usagi is a
mean-
follower of Yanessa.
I
There
can't
was a
wait to get my
mishap,
gender back.
and now he looks a bit more feminine.
I need my gender
Understood.
back already!
Gotcha, so you didn't... Okay, understood.
No.
You know what? I can tell you're having a rough time of it, so I'm not gonna
Yes.
touch it for you.
Please.
Um,
Please.
yeah, apologies if the people in the resistance start... Just, ignore it.
Oh, sweet God.
Meanwhile, Kirilla just says a wolf whistle.
Either way, right, okay, so is there anything specific that she was sending you with, or are you just helping with the island in general?
I know and he would point to Yori. We're personally after, I forget, Kriodivia,
Okay.
Iron
okay.
Pirates captain. And then we'll deal with, Rio Blanca, and then we'll hit the cult with you, because we want to deal with the pirates before they take over.
Okay. Alright,
That's at least what she recommended.
that's useful. Yes, no, it's definitely for the better. From what I can tell, the pirates don't seem to care if they kill any civilians. So, it's not like they're going out of their way to kill them, but it's rather the civilian gets in the way. They're more than happy to use them as a meat shield for hostages, for just outright killing them if they get in the way, just anything. The cult does seem to at least be trying to spare the civilians, so they're not as much of a threat in that regard, but what they're trying to do is just as much of a problem. So,
How close is the cult to completing what they're trying to do?
as of now, they're only a fourth away there, because they need all 4 obelisks, and there's only 1 obelisk on each chunk of island.
So as long as you hold this one, we'll be fine.
As long as we hold this one and the pirates keep them from getting the others. Because they've also been kind of clashing with both us and the pirates. It's a bit of a
Then
mess.
I guess we'll kill the pirate captain and then check on the obelisk to make sure there's no one there.
I think the problem
That would
comes
probably
in
be the
as
best.
we're going one section to the next. If we kill the pirates, won't the cultists just step in and take over that obelisk?
Luckily, the bridges don't cross diagonally from chunk to chunk. So, to get from one area to another, right? We'll always be occupying the southwest. I will have people stationed here, so that way they can't get to this obelisk. While you're dealing with the southeast, they won't be able to get to the southeast once you're done with it, because we'll be blocking off the southern route there, and they can't just cross directly to the southeast because they're northwest. So they'd have to go through either southwest or northeast. So, once you get to Rio Blanca, should you manage to deal with him, then it narrows it down to us essentially cornering them, because they would have nowhere to go. They'd have to force their way through one of us.
That could almost be worse, though. If you think about it, a cornered animal will only act with aggression.
It's true, but we don't have many other options. Unless you have a plan, of course. But that's what we've been running off the plan of. Or, that's now more the plan was just less of killing and just defending.
How many people do you have, if I may ask?
We're down quite a few people. A lot of the original island's military was already killed. Because the capital was on the northeast. And then Rio Blanca threw a giant tree and through the castle. Basically crushing it. So, we're basically down to the Wave Weavers and a bit of militia. So we're looking around maybe 200 or 300 people left. The Wave Weavers, which is what I am a part of, we're part of the original descendants of the island. We are known for our water magic. But that is where we come to a halt. We weren't meant for, well, offense or defense. We were meant to help the islands protect themselves. However, now we've had to quite literally weaponize our own aquatic abilities.
I can understand that being a problem.
Mm-hmm.
So,
some of us at least have some training, such as me, but others, they're just throwing water at the enemies, hoping that it does something.
turn it to ice and have it stab them. I don't know.
Promise. Some
Does
don't
anybody
know how to do
have
that.
any kind of lightning magic?
Lightning isn't common here. In fact, lightning is probably the most rare magic on this island.
Right.
Every island has their own special thing. Take, for example, Gao, an old ally of ours. Though they've gone silent. I don't know what's happened with them. We haven't been able to get access to the news in a few months now. Due to the pirates, they've kind of driven away stuff. But, yes.
Regretfully, I should inform you, Gao doesn't exist.
The capital got destroyed.
I'm sorry. Okay, that's for another day. I guess that explains why they didn't come to help us, because
I don't remember.
we are their biggest we're their biggest supplier when it comes to water magic. Most of their magic casters that use water magic to keep their, plants alive normally come from here.
Yeah, that's
I don't remember the name of the guy.
We'll explain after everything's done.
Yeah, that's for another day. We have other matters to hand.
Yeah, no, we'll explain. I've read everything that happened, so I can explain it once we're done.
Okay,
Don't remember
right.
the name of the guy.
Well, if we want to, maybe I can get off the pile of bodies, and we can actually go meet up at the Resistance, probably come up with a plan how you want to do this, and we can go from there.
That would be beneficial.
Indeed.
I am also not too certain that standing on a pile of bodies is all too good.
No, it's definitely not sanitary.
You might randomly stab yourself on accident.
Truth, and also I've
lovely.
got to clean my shoes now, because these are completely white.
They were?
They were.
Pirla just uses shape water to get the blood off the shoes.
Appreciated.
Not the only water user.
Of course. That's good to see, at least. Either way, let's head on. So, he will lead you to the, essentially to, not quite the town square, but a little bit off to the side of town square. Y'all basically start heading up to it, where you can see, an old fountain that's been kind of brutalized. Chunks of it are definitely missing. It probably got hit once or twice a little too hard. But, like, some benches are kind of crushed, that sort of thing. Some of the plants are kind of, like... There's, like, a tree that just has, like, a big, like, dent in it where probably a cannon, like, shot it. Like, the tree's still standing, but, like, you can see where that cannonball hit.
Oh, boy.
You know, that sort of stuff. But, like, basically, you guys would start getting close to it, and then you take a left up into an alleyway, where they've kind of, like, basically had a lot of the people kind of tucker down, kind of more of, like, a safety measure. Like, don't stay in your houses. That's suicide. So they've kind of like taken up like the alleyways essentially, kind of making it a little bit on the safer side for people. But he basically bring you over to like a crate area. Like you'll pass by some people every once in a while. You know, one of the, like, you know, like the resistance people, some like the wave weavers. The one thing they realize you can pick up pretty quickly which people are wave weavers. Because they only seem to have either a black cloak with that, you know, similar black cloak to him, or they'll have, like, the blue earrings. They normally have one of the two. So that probably is, like, one of their signature things. The fact that he has both probably means that he's probably a higher rank within the, you know, within the resistance.
That would be my guess.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. That being said, he would eventually just bring you over to this, like, kind of crated area. I will mention, by the way, he's talking every now and then, you'd have one person just kind of give you something, just say, look, you're looking good, you're doing great. Like, you can probably get the idea, there's word already spread about what happened to you, they're just, like, trying to give you that, like, information, like,
This really isn't
good.
helping.
You're looking good, bud.
Dude, that passive
Is it all just
performance
dude-
is really shooting you in the ass.
God! I'm supposed to be a rogue! I'm not supposed to attract so much attention!
See,
You see one person just kind of go like, "Oh, looking good," but they like look at Ublex instead of you, so like they probably like mistook, you know, Ublex for you at one point. Like, yeah. Like this we heard that like some person got changed and like, you know, they're not too comfortable with it. Gotcha. It's gotta be the slime. Yeah, looking good.
Thank you, but I'm not soggy.
Who is it? Which one?
The rabbit guy?
Oh, so
Oh,
it's not the
girl.
snake lady?
No,
Oh, okay.
no, I'm sorry.
My bad. No, you're good. I still mean it, by the way. Looking good. Looking good.
Thank you.
Alright.
And I
Yeah.
can't even appreciate other women telling me I'm looking good.
Well, no, because it's you.
Yes, exactly.
To be fair, it really just counts who you do that to. That's normally what that comes down to. Some people don't like being just called out like that.
No, I'm just saying. No,
Yeah.
Soggy can't really appreciate it at the moment because, well,
That's not,
one, he can't parlay. He can't really parlay that into anything.
Yeah.
So.
No, that's fair. It's fair. So you guys will get up to a little crate area where he has like a little map essentially. Have I drawn out this map? Absolutely fucking not. But
Oh boy.
you think I got time for that? I'll work a 12-hour shift. But sorry. So essentially, he just bring you over to like this crate area. He has like some like makeshift chairs that they've just taken out from random people's dining rooms from like different houses. Just kind of put it around to get like a crate essentially. Just kind of bring a few on over there because originally there was only like 2 chairs, so they had to go grab like an extra few. You just kind of like crouch over the mat with it. Just kind of go, right. Well, as you can see, this is the map that we have. Rebloca's tree, which I'm sure you can just look at, you can already kind of tell. It's near the middle of that chunk. That's the northeast chunk. Essentially, it's broken through the castle, and from what I understand, Rebloca has already taken shape over there. He seems to be building onto the tree, so most likely, if you want to try and deal with him, you'll need to climb the tree to get to him. They've been making a staircase because not his entire crew is Hadesies like he is.
I'm assuming burning it down isn't an option.
I've tried that myself.
Okay.
It didn't work. I don't know what he's done to that tree, but it is almost... It acts as if, like... How do I put this? When I put fire to it, It put my fire out.
Ah,
Huh.
so it's like petrified?
Maybe. I'm not sure. I haven't dealt with anything like that before. I fought him lightly before. I did eventually have to flee. From what I can tell, he seems to be a druid.
That would make sense. Oh boy.
Yes. As for Kryodibia, he's southeast of us. We can access him if we want to get to Ria Blanca. We either need to deal with the cult or Kryodibia before we can get to Ria Blanca. I don't honestly know which of these three are the worst, personally. I've clashed with Kryodibia as well, and I've managed to push him back at least away from the island, because he has tried to take over this area before once already. But he hasn't tried another move since. Nothing big, at least. Sorry.
Might be worth just dealing with Kryodibia and getting him dealt with.
Of
I'd
course.
rather not let him fester.
Of course. He
And then-
has been a bit of a problem. So, from what I can tell with him, I'll go ahead and let you know. I don't think he's destroyed much of the actual architecture in that chunk of island. Just keep in mind that. Do you know about his power? His whole changing his body to steel thing?
I've run across it, but I don't. No one else has, so might as well explain it.
From what I can tell, he essentially changes his body to just be completely made of steel. I don't know if it's an overcoating or if it's his entire body. That I'm not certain. But what I can tell is that when I've hit him with acid magic, nothing really much happened from that. Or water magic, he seemed to be resistant to it. That typically uses the cold element, and it didn't seem to have much effect. So,
He's made of metal.
he seems to have had...
If he's made of metal, we might need more heat.
Possibly.
Or raw force.
Raw force of that. He seemed to be relatively resistant to physical attacks that we've used on him because of his metallic body, but I'm sure there's gotta be some form of weakness, considering he's outright metal. We don't really use fire magic here, and the only one who's actually clashed with him is me, and I do wield magic, but fire is not one of them.
And I'm assuming you didn't try lightning.
I don't have lightning.
I have a wide arrangement of magic. So I guess I can try a few things. I don't have a lot of spells, but I have a few.
Kirla
Alright.
just starts playing with fire and lightning and just trying to combine the two type of thing.
Yeah,
It explodes.
Are you trying to combine them? Okay. So I guess
Just kind of a passively, I wonder if I can do this.
Like
Well,
a shocking
well,
grass
yeah,
mixed
yeah.
with a firebolt, just to see
Well, I
what
do-
happens.
Well, I do have the lightning sword, so.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. You can also
Oh.
test out that as well. I will say this. So you can roll me an Arcana check, by the way, Lintry. See how that goes. While
Have
you
you
do
tried?
that, yeah.
Have you tried poison?
Poison? I have not. Let me just give you an understanding with my arsenal, so you understand. I've been
Okay.
able to use. Well, he would kind of like pull out his longsword and just go, I have a Viper longsword. It can deal poison, but I have to use a charge. And at that time, I was out of charges. But I have used cold magic, and I know that didn't do much. I've used
Okay.
piercing, I've used slashing, because I have a longbow as well. And I've used force, and force just seemed to hit him in a regular fashion. It didn't seem to be any type of vulnerability, but he at least didn't seem unaffected by it either.
That's at least something.
Yeah, at
Okay,
least
we're
it's
gonna
something.
try Arcana. Oh.
Six,
Okay.
yeah. So, like, as he's saying this, like, as he finishes his last little bit, you, like, start mixing this fire and lightning together, and it just blows up in your face.
Oh.
So you're gonna take just, like, a d6, I'm just gonna roll this here, +2, of, like, fire/lightning damage, kind of mixes the two. Okay, so it's not bad, you only rolled a 2. So you'll take 4 damage. essentially, just from your own little explosion.
Well, I have fire, I have some lightning, I have some necrotic, I have poison, I have force. I don't know. I only can use the fire once, I think, because I have a, he would just motion to a circlet that he's wearing, like, around his wrist. He was like, I have this, and it lets me cast Scorching Ray.
Kirla's
Interesting.
gonna try again.
Alright, try
Oh my gosh.
again. I want to mention
No.
your hair is a little staticky. And, like, you've got, like, 1 or 2 singed ends of, like, your hair now.
11.
Alright, it blows up again. So you're gonna take another d6 of fire /
Plus.
lightning.
No, great.
That's another 6.
Just like, bang, bang.
Yeah, I want to mention, like, the stuff's just going on, and, like, he's not bad at an eye, but, like, he definitely, like, at least gives a look of, like, you good? Okay, we're gonna keep going.
Yeah, I know. Loki's like, are you? Alright.
Look at how
He's
big
determined
explosions.
at this point.
Oh my god.
It's fair. It's fair. Like, it's not big explosions. It's just enough to, like give you, like, a little bit of soot on your face type of thing. Alright.
Damn it!
Yeah, you try again, like,
Oh.
right after that immediately. He doesn't even get another word in, and, like, you just immediately go back, and it immediately blows up on you again. As you take another d6 plus 2. You take another 6 damage.
Oh boy.
But he would just look to you and just go, lastly, on the northwest side above us, that's the other bridge option that we have to take. We have the cult that we're dealing with. From what I've been able to figure out, it's the cult that we thought we got rid of, like, years ago. And apparently, I guess they survived the extermination. There was a cult known as the Moon Touched. Essentially, they worshipped the moon, specifically the god of the moon, which normally that's not a problem. I mean, Count Von, yes, he's an evil god, but, you know, normally he isn't telling his people, hey, go kill and slaughter an entire island and plunge the world into darkness. But this cult has firmly believed that if they can plunge the world into darkness permanently, then surely they'll gain some form of favor, I guess, with Count Von. I don't know what they're aiming for here. But that's what they're wanting to do. They're wanting to turn to just a complete and utter darkness. I think the person that's running it is a person named as Seda Adlara? Some drow that went missing, I don't know, 200 or 300 years ago. She showed up recently again.
Oh boy.
I know she's a cult leader, and normally that wouldn't be too much of a problem because normally, you know, they're kind of just more talk than anything. She's a bit of a force to be reckoned with. I haven't fought her myself, but I've had her actively kill a decent amount of both pirates and my own people. She also had a nickname at one point known as the Cleric Slasher back in her day, before she went missing.
Well, that's a fun name.
Yes, well, she used to live in, like, a cloistered monastery. And I guess the hypocrisy from that monastery and favoritism that went against her, I guess that got to her eventually, and it led to her resenting clerics and paladins, which eventually led to her just going on a murder spree and then dipping, just completely disappearing from the face of the earth. We thought she died, but I guess she's alive. And now she's the leader of the cult that we thought we got rid of.
Of course.
So when the leader was killed, I guess she took over.
Because why can't things be simple?
Of course, never can. It never can.
Oh boy. Alright, I do have other fire things, but that requires using my own blood, so yeah. Yanessa magic.
Might want to be careful with that.
Yes, because I also, well, I do need to try out something new with these, and he motions, he like lifts his chains. Like, I need to try something new with these, so.
Fair enough.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I don't know. I think I still have acid in this one. But that's not gonna help.
So I guess the plan, from my understanding, you want to go for Kryodibia first?
The iron, yes, and then we'll deal with Rio Blanca. Probably
Good.
for the best, we're at our strongest before we deal with the cult. Which getting rid of those two should help.
Of course. And when you deal with that, we'll have my people also try and help with the pincer in the process. That being said, do you want me to come along and help you? If not, then I'll stay and help defend with my people.
I'm going to honestly ask you which you would prefer, because I know that caring about one's people is and so I'm leaving that up to you more, on whether or not you prefer to help us kill them or make sure your people don't die.
It would probably be smarter if I help defend. So for now, I think I'll hold this ground.
Alright. Considering he, looks at the pile of... Considering previous evidence, I think it'll be good if you stay.
Indeed. Right, I don't know if this will matter to your group, and this is just a last second for you to consider what you're going to do here. Because not everybody wants to trifle with random people, random groups. From what I can tell, Kryodibia and Rio Blanca seem to be working with a stronger person. They don't seem to be at the island, but they do seem to be in cahoots with another group. I doubt you haven't heard of this name. They seem to be working with one of the emperors under his command. Is Creodone Interfeller?
Oh, it's that fucking... Alright, it checks. Oh, I hate him. I hate him.
Yeah.
Interfeller had more of his people attack one of the warlords, actually, as we were nearby.
He's just out for blood at this point.
Warlord, Genesis. To say lightly, it didn't go well.
Yeah.
Interfeller's getting a boat of golden statues driven by a robot.
Yes.
That would check. That would check. Genesis, I've interacted with him a year or two ago, and that very much seems like him as a person.
Yes, yeah, no, we were there I used to be on his crew, so I was able to interact with his people kindly. And, we also helped to defend the boat. Or island? Whatever you want to call it.
Well, it's probably for the best. It's good to have a man like him on your side.
Yes, I really don't want to get turned to gold and then shattered.
Well, either way, if you and your group are in the thought process of attacking, let us know when you plan to head over to that chunk of island. We can have some of the water summoners to create some water elementals that can not quite accompany your group, but rather remove some of the pirates out of your way.
Ah, that would definitely be helpful.
Indeed.
Well, he was like, I don't know if there's a very little preparation I have in mind, but I think he would just look over at Kira. He was like, though I think we might need an hour before we go over. It's just like a short rest. It's just
Oh,
like,
All
it's like,
right.
like maybe like tiny rest before we go over there, cause but also like Loki's like,
yeah.
I don't. Weird random question that really only affects me. Is there a place I can buy alcohol?
Alcohol. All the shopkeepers are basically just taking shelter for now, but you could
Fair
definitely
enough.
grab some alcohol from some of the people over there. They'll probably
Awesome.
just be willing to hand you some.
He was like, I'll be completely honest, I developed a slightly bad drinking habit, and it now affects me very negatively.
Fair enough.
Oh,
Slightly
lovely.
bad. Slightly bad.
Just wanders over to the
Oh,
fucking
dear.
people. Because I'm assuming that's the end of the conversation. If that's the end, then Loki would walk off.
Yeah, no, he
He
can go
can't
grab his
function
alcohol.
without it.
Yay.
Hmm. That's fair. Reminds me of a person that I met like years ago. Some man named Gildard, if you remember him. I don't know if you know about him.
Loki in the distance. Ha! Just like, just a laugh. Just a single. Just.
So, Rabbit, Yuzagi, so, are you happy following your god? Was this consensual?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to understand.
What's it-
I apologize,
listen.
surprised. It seems like you weren't very happy with
Listen,
what's going on.
Once I get my gender back, it will all be fine. I'm just. It's better than being dead.
That is true. That is true. At least you're not dead.
I was gonna try one more time before she takes a short rest.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay, that's fair.
I am determined. Fuck.
She's trying. She's trying.
I do have to ask, what kind of alcohol can I get? Because I don't know if these people would have Orcish rum.
The people here, so you can find a mixture of. Let me see which ones they actually have on them right now. Let me actually see. Because this is not a heavily mixed race like country. A lot of the people that you see here are 16. You can get them mixed without it blowing up, but it's not gonna like. Okay, so here's the thing with that 16 roll, by the way.
That was their healing.
Okay, that's their healing. Okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
boy.
That's her hit die, like heal, like there's a short rest.
Gotcha. I thought she was doing an arcane check before she was doing her low rest. Or short
I
rest.
rolled a 6.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that was the same. Okay, gotcha. Right, my bad. Yeah, no, it blows up. I just D6. You only took 3. You got the minimum damage.
I can always try something.
Yeah, I mean, it's always good to try at least. So the alcohol, because it's a lot of humans.
Yeah.
There are, like, I will say this is one that I almost never use, but you do see, like, a few Get Yankee.
Oh my.
What the fuck? Alright.
And, you can see 2 or 3 every now and then. Every once in a blue moon, you can see, like, a trollkin. Yeah.
And then Mr. Loki definitely takes a double take. He's like, alright, there's humans, get Yankee, that's strange. The fuck, that's a troll.
Yep. But yeah, and then like the elves are pretty common.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're able to get either just like whiskey, just flat out whiskey.
Okay, I can grab some whiskey. It's like his second favorite, so that's fine.
Yeah, they'd be willing to give you like 2 bottles of whiskey, and let me see if the Trollkin will give you something, because I'll be real, Trollkin are pretty heavy drinkers, so that is an actual thing. Yeah, no, that's fair. It's also that show, like, are they willing to share?
Yeah, and he just he's like, you get 2 bottles of whiskey. He's like, all right, I will definitely. He's like, all right, like in his own head, he's like, all right, I have 6 days. We have 6 days to fix this bitch because I need alcohol.
Yep. Yeah, no, the Trollkin was like, it rolled a 6. He looked at you. He's like,
Yeah, Loki just looked at her like, and that's fair. Have a nice day.
Yeah, yeah. For those who don't know, Trollkin are basically it's a race that essentially developed after the troll race, after the troll monster. They basically evolved, so they're not as big as normal troll people, as normal trolls, but they're still big people. They are brutes.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to make a troll character at some point.
It'd be fun. That is valid. That is valid. But
It's
they
just
did that
the most.
yeah.
This is the most I want into this building. The door's too small. No, it's not.
Yeah. they
Enter.
they tend to stand from 7 to 9 feet tall. They're big people. They are big people. They normally have green or purple skin, kind of spiky long hair normally a lot of times, that sort of stuff. And they normally have longer tusks than what orcs have. So they're units.
Hell yeah.
But yeah. Unless there's anything that you guys need to do within this short rest, you guys can do that, and then I guess you guys can just start heading over to the southeast side.
Yeah. And Loki would let him know, hey, we're gonna go get Divya now.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Making sure everybody good to go.
Yeah.
Yo, you already know.
Kira's a bit disgruntled.
Aye, that's fair.
Right.
That's fair.
Alright, maybe
Okay.
if you combine it while your hands are at his face, it'll blow up. But on him.
I have
Kirla, the ultimate way to test the lightning, grabs his arm, hey, does this hurt? Just fucking arcing lightning, fucking grabs.
I have a possible idea.
That's fair. That's fair. At least you're getting ideas.
I have a lot of
also,
ideas.
And I would like to possibly test.
Yeah. Might as well test them. I was
Okay.
thinking this, because I remembered last week's thing. I came to a conclusion on that thing, and I figured I hadn't mentioned it before session, because I figured it'd just be easier to just mention it during the session, so I don't have to repeat myself twice. The bit about the water-shaped water thing and all that. What I'm gonna allow, essentially, is that you could hold it on, a person. Seawater on a person for, a turn. But after that, essentially, the ocean's water, essentially, would just start losing effect. So just, after that next turn, it's basically just gonna do nothing to the person.
Okay.
That's essentially what I'm gonna do. That's just me. I don't feel like I have to re-explain all this, but, that's just me trying to bounce stuff out a bit. But yeah, so you could still at least pop the vials out and still at least try and get a turn of him just unable to do anything at the very least, as long as he fails his con save against it. Yeah. But yeah, so that being said, you guys will start making your way over
Let's hope
to.
he does.
Hmm?
Let's
Yeah.
hope he doesn't have the con to roll a strength save against the water.
Let's hope. That being said, you guys are going to start making your way over to the eastern side of the island.
Yeah.
Essentially, what you guys would be doing is that, as you guys would start, heading towards, the bridge area, and this bridge is big. These bridges that connect these chunks of islands, the Golden Gate Bridge?
Yes.
You're kind of
Yes.
looking at, a bridge like
Yeah,
that. Just a massive, long bridge. Yeah. But it's just made out of this, white marbled stone, essentially. And, it's less of, I'll be real. The way they've built this, it would collapse instantly in, real life. But because of the psionic magic from the crystal that radiates and floats around the center of these 4 chunks, it basically causes this, bridge to just stay floating upwards. So there's... It's, theoretically speaking, if you somehow found a way to remove the shard, all these bridges are collapsing. But for now, it's fine, so don't worry about it.
Fire on the crystal.
Yeah, what the hell?
Oh, boy.
How
I
to fuck
think
over an
that's
island.
foreshadowing.
Dude. As far as y'all know, this place has stayed up for, years upon years, so... If people haven't managed to, destroy the crystal at this point, because there's probably been some attempts, let's be honest. There are definitely evil people out there. If it's still standing, it's probably not going anywhere anytime soon.
You
I
know,
feel like this is foreshadowing.
hey
What
Nits,
the
I
hell?
hate to,
Yeah.
Nits, I hate to be this way to you,
Yeah.
but you said that with Gao, and we all saw what happened there.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
What?
There is actively a cult trying to take over all 4 chunks.
I feel like this is foreshadowing.
What? Nah. I cannot deny nor confirm.
Alright.
So, you guys can start making your way over the bridge. Like, as you guys start getting around, like, I say halfway through the bridge. I'm not even gonna make y'all, like, do the fucking fights, that y'all would get through the bridge, because it's just some grunts. Unless y'all want, for some reason, to do, like, a random combat of y'all, like, just, essentially just beating the living crap out of a bunch of poor, sad, ugly, pathetic, no good grunts.
No, not particularly.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't care that much.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Wow,
saying.
that's
Yeah.
harsh.
What?
Poor, sad, pathetic, no good.
I'm gonna be. I feel like the ones that like it's like I know that Loki. He's not even gonna be using like his just like lighting their blood on fire, just walking up, because he can do that twice a turn.
Yeah, no, that is honestly valid. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, it's just kind of like a mix. It's just an onslaught. It's a one-sided onslaught. Because, like, you, like...
They see 6 people walking. They're like, "Oh, this will be fine. Why are we all dying?"
Yeah. But yeah, because, like, you have, like, a kitsune who can teleport and just breathe fire in, like, a cone on people. You have, like, a Grieger that is, like, just from the back casting sacred flame underneath people's feet. Like, and then you have the group, the units, that is Lindry, Loki, Usagi, and Ublex with Eldritch Blast out the ass. and like arrows flying from, like, the freaking Invisible Man. You've got chains flinging around. Yeah, no, they don't stand a chance.
Somebody gets too close to Kira, she just reaches out and electrifies their neck.
Yeah. There's no winning that.
Strings, motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's just an onslaught, if we're gonna be honest. So, as you guys will start reaching the other side of town, like, as you're starting to get through it, you would see some, like, water elementals, like, fly past you guys, essentially. Just starting to make their way into the town of, like, alright, it's gonna start getting messy for the pirate group.
Oh boy.
You would see that some of them go more to the left side, some go more to the right side, but neither of them go down the middle, so they're probably trying to make sure that they don't get in the way. If anything, it might set off the pirates as like intruders this side, that side, go this way. So if anything, it might actually help break up your security a bit. So they did think of that. They did think it out a little bit, at least.
How convenient.
Yeah, it's almost like the NPCs actually have thoughts.
Wow, oh my god.
Oh my god, they're people? What?
Wow. Alright,
yeah.
time to throw hands.
Yeah.
What a fucking shocker.
So essentially, you guys would like essentially just kind of go down into the middle area. The one thing that you guys have been able to somewhat establish with like these 3 groups, these 3 factions you're dealing with, is that these are people that have decided to build near the center areas of the island. There are like essentially like things that like signify their like locations. Kurudibia has his like just pirate flag just directly just up into the air, like plunged into like a building's roof type of thing. Kurudibia has like the giant tree, and you can tell with the cult they've built like an entire wooden watchtower in the center of the town. It's probably being used as a mixture of, like, looking out and also just a, hear my speech, listen to me, my people, type of thing. So, you guys
Listen to your leader and behold in their words.
Yeah, it's like Call of the Lamb, except it's bad.
I can't wait to set that watchtower on fire.
Dude, that's messed up. Why would you do that? They put hard work into that.
I don't give a fuck.
But that's fucked up, man. You know, I think you might be the real villain here.
Question.
I mean,
who was it that made the watchtower? Because that's gonna determine.
I'm gonna be real. a different timeline, Loki definitely could be the villain.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. He has the ability.
Oh,
Though, let's be real, all they'll have the ability to be a villain. Like, if we're being honest. There was definitely a timeline where this party went down a very different route.
There was definitely a timeline where Kirla chose violence.
Oh yeah. Where Usagi, instead of learning from his mistakes, chose to go after even more people, even more women.
And eventually one of them shanks him.
Dude, yeah. And there's definitely like a different timeline where like Ubux is just so dark and twisted.
I don't know
Just
why.
just a glimpse into the dark, twisted abyss of my mind.
Yeah, man. So dark and twisted. Issa, I hate you for doing that, by the way. You
So
have plunged.
fucking dark.
You have plunged that phrase into my mind. I was doing my dishwashing job, like, and I dropped like a plate, and all I could think in my mind was, "That's so dark and twisted," because you kept saying that. You kept okay.
The brain rot.
The brain rot. Okay,
Yep.
so you guys will start getting near the center area where you guys can see the like essential just flag flying.
Yeah.
And let me grab a map here, cause y'all get a little mappy-roo. Ooh, I'm sorry. I hate that I said that. I'm sorry. You can shoot me. Like, that's not against the rules. Like, I'm not gonna stop you.
Okay. Who just left?
I don't know who left. Everybody's still here.
Anya left because she was so sick of what you said.
No, that's valid. That's valid. Because I have OBS up, I don't get a notification when somebody leaves. So, like, I just didn't even know. So as you guys...
I mean, that's fine. I have to stand up and look away for a minute anyway.
That's valid,
Oh,
that's
boy.
valid.
Okay.
I will mention that as you guys are starting to walk up to this area, there are 2 grunts there. If you guys wish to roll stealth to try and sneak into the town area, you may.
Time for me to do my job. Here we go, baby.
Yeah.
Boy.
I will mention you guys are basically walking with like down this like road where there's like a building to your left and right and not really an alleyway to swerve into. So the question is for the people that do want to roll stealth, how are you stealthing?
Okay.
I'm going to pull up the map for you guys so you guys can see it now.
Yeah.
Wait, nope, there's a cheese picture. Hold up. No, wait, that's not supposed to be there. That's not supposed to just get rid of that. Just get rid of
Dude,
it.
I swear
can't
at
get
this
rid of-
point, it's almost. I swear at this
There.
point, it's customary.
Okay, where's
It
the?
has to be. It has to
There's
be,
always a cheese image.
All right. I need to check.
Why is it still on your computer?
I don't know. I don't. Listen, man. Listen.
I swear at this point,
Return of the
the
cheese!
cheese
Return.
has
Here we go. Let me
infected the
roll. Let me roll
computer.
It
stealth.
has, probably.
Let me roll stealth.
Alright.
Plus 11, baby. Oh,
Alright.
fuck you.
Oh, what the
You
hell?
stole one of my nat 20s from yesterday.
Dude, I did. For those who don't know, I rolled like 2 nat 20s in a row, and I rolled another nat 20 at some point, like earlier. I was
Yep.
playing in Reed's campaign. Which, granted, I rolled a nat 1 literally yesterday, like breaking my weapon in like the other campaign. So like, my rolls are everywhere. Okay, so you got a dirty 11. So also for the people who are trying to stealth, let me know how you're trying to stealth because you're going down. Let me get your tokens. Actually, I just realized I
I'm
don't have your
trying
tokens.
to sidle up against the wall.
Okay, so you're saddling up. You're saddling up. Okay, so you're just kind of like pressing your back against the wall type of thing.
Yep.
Okay. So I know how you're sticking
Wait,
out
sorry.
because your chest is sticking out. Like that is like you like saddle up against the wall. You put your back to the wall
Here's the-
and like they just.
I do have, although I will point out, I do have lucky feet, so I could just do it again.
You could. Do you
You
wish
also-
to?
You could also, like, go invisible.
That is a thing. Yes. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, but the problem is I've already messed up my stealth roll, so
That also that is true. The cloak would have to be used before that. Before the
Yeah.
stealth check.
unfortunately,
Yeah. But you can use
I'm-
a lucky if you want.
I
But
think I'm going to do that.
okay, yeah. So like, yeah, I guess just let me know. Let's see what you roll. If you roll better, then okay. So
Piece of ass!
So here's what I'm gonna say, right? So like you pushed your back onto the wall, and you kind of realize your chest is sticking out a bit much, like it doesn't just a bit
God
much.
damn it!
And you're like, shit. Okay, I got this. I'm just suck it in a little. Could you roll slightly better? By like you got like a 1 difference. So like you suck it in slightly. It's still very much sticking out, but like like it's a little better.
So my boobs are sticking out from behind the wall. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah,
walking for real? Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm face palming so hard at you can't see me, but I'm doing it.
Yeah, I can hear it though. I can definitely hear it.
Oh.
I know I roll stealth, but the more I'm thinking about it, I don't think Loki would actually be stealthing here. He wants to make sure he's the one being seen.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's a good quote. That's a good quote to write down.
Fair. So Pike will follow behind you. Lindry and Ublex, do you guys wish to stealth? Yori definitely will. She rolled really well. She knows, unlike Usagi, she knows how to suck it in properly.
I'm not used to this anatomy.
That's fair. As she stealth with that is a 28. She is gone. That is amazingly well. Lindry, what do you plan to do? Lindry?
He's making tea. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm helping. Hold on.
Okay. Then I'll just.
Oh my god, hold on. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's a nat 19.
Okay.
22 for Kayla.
Okay, so she disappears. I just need to know how she's gonna do that. I'll wait for her to get back to tell me how she's stealthing, but yeah.
Yeah.
Because she probably needs to see the map layout so she understands how she's trying to stealth here. I would put that out there. Lastly, Ublex, how do you plan to stealth? Or do you just not want to stealth? Are you gonna pull a Loki?
Why do I need to waste shit to stealth? I'm good.
Yeah, so like...
I'm ready!
It's valid.
I'm ready!
Yeah, no, you're ready. So Loki and Pike, these two begin just walking directly up to the two grunts that are blocking this path. Yori fades off into like a corner area and just completely disappears from sight. Ublex just stances up.
Stances up.
If you want to move your token up any, you can, or you can leave it on the very edge of the map. That is up to you on how much range you want to be keeping from these enemies. And Lindry, with that 22 stealth, I just need to know how now.
Yeah, no, she's still not back.
Okay. So we'll pause for a quick second. We're back. Alright, so how are you stealthing, Lindry? How are you trying to stealth? Because you can't just stealth without cover, if that makes sense. So you need a way to stealth. You've had your stealth roll, just how would you try to stealth? You can see the map. You should be able to, at least.
Probably go over to where Yori is.
Okay. So
He's
you're
also here.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'd probably go over there. I don't
So
know.
for the listeners, because here and there is absolutely not specific at all. The two houses that they are walking beside, there is like on the left and the right side, there is like a chunk of wall that kind of sticks out from like both sides. So essentially, Yori's on the right side, on the right wall, just hiding behind like a corner area, and same thing for Lindry, essentially. So, yeah, I was just going to mention straight up the grunts. I'm just going to roll to see which ones. The one on the left of Loki, that one looks towards Loki, his attention being drawn towards him, and the other grunt, his attention is immediately dragged towards Usagi, who is, like, failing to stealth horribly.
It's just a giant tits from behind a wall.
No, you see him, like, kind of, like, lower his, like, sunglasses down, and just kind of, like, tilt his head, like,
Please walk by me. Please walk by me. Please give me a reason to boil your blood into the abyss.
I think this is, I think this whole thing is giving Usagi a harsh taste of like how he usually tends to treat women, and he's starting to regret everything.
Yeah, karma's a bitch.
Yeah, karma is.
Dude. I love how like everybody has like their special like saga things that's kind of going on in this party, and Usagi's has just been karma. It is learning from mistakes. That
It is
is
learning to not be such a fucking slime ball all the time. Because bad things happen if you do.
Okay, so before anything happens, the people who manage to stealth properly, meaning Lindri and Yori, you two will get an ambush round. Unless you choose to just throw away your ambush round. That's up to you. Yori will go if you go, essentially, Lindri.
Set off a bomb. I don't know.
Blow up your party members with you. Yeah.
I have dynamite. I'm gonna.
For those who don't know, while they're trying to figure out, there's two grunts that are in the way blocking the path, and then further ahead you can see Kryodibia with some other grunts, like in near like the plaza area. They also seem to have like grunts blocking every other route into the town plaza. So there's like 3 other routes. So there's like approximately like 5 other grunts blocking areas, and they can see like 2 other grunts just kind of hanging out in the town plaza with Kryodibia.
That'll actually work perfectly.
Oh no.
She's measuring a circle in between the 2 grunts in the way, for those who can't see. What are you doing? What are you doing?
So, ambush rounds allows you to use an action, right?
Yeah, you just use an action, but yes.
Okay. Actually, I'm going to do this at a higher level.
They're just grunts though.
True, but they could potentially succeed the save. Con save DC 17.
Okay. Grunt number 1. Okay. The grunt number 1 will fail. That's the one looking at Loki. Grunt number 2, who is looking at just a pair. He misses by 1. So both of them do fail.
Both of them take 13 thunder damage as she uses Shatter.
Alright. They will both fall to the floor. Shatter is a thunder-based spell, correct?
Yes.
So, I think it's relatively fair to say that would be a little loud. So that will alert the other people that, hey, what the hell happened in this said area? I need to actually press the correct thing on them so that way I can put the little X's on their icons. There we go. I was looking at the wrong bit. So as you like cast this spell, you hear the big boom, and these 2 people fall to the floor. You would see Kryodibia, who is like actively just talking with a grunt, look over, and you actually get a proper good look at this guy now. Now I actually get to send you the image of Kryodibia, the captain of the Iron Pirates. As you're looking at this big, like 8-foot tall shark person, you're looking at this like guy. He's kind of got some like natural, just like more normal-ish like pirate attire, like the pirate, like the black like trench coat with like the golden decor on it. Very muscular guy. Not wearing an undershirt over it, so you can just kind of see the abs. But he has these like, you know.
Fuck.
Yeah. Leather bracelets that have like some golden decor strapped onto it. Might double as armor of some sort.
Holy shit, he's ripped.
Yeah, no, he is. He has this like black helmet. Have you ever seen like a tortoise helmet, if you know what that is?
Yes.
Yeah, he has basically something similar to that as like a hat. Just kind of like hanging off the side of his head. Just standard pirate attire, like the black pants, kind of ripped a bit, the red cloth strapped around the waist, with like the actual like reddish belt going over it as well. The one thing that will put as of note to you guys that would, you guys would probably notice is that he doesn't seem to like have a weapon holstered onto the belt like pirates typically do.
Oh no.
As
He's a fruit user, isn't he?
That bit has already been confirmed, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. As he would look to the group and just go, well, looks like we've got company, boys. Hop to it. An initiative will start.
Oh boy.
The
So-
funny thing is, now they're being funneled.
Yep.
So now they have to try to get past each other to be able to attack us.
Yep.
Yep.
So, you guys can roll group initiative because there's a lot of people here, and I don't want to have to
I got
like
plus.
you know, yeah.
I got +8 for that.
+8.
All the
Alright.
NPCs have lower initiatives, so you know.
Alright, Usagi, carry. I rolled a 7.
Yeah!
What'd you get?
18.
I got a dirty 15, so yeah.
So the enemy is going first.
Yeah, it checks.
Fuck.
They got a
Of
22. I will mention initiative was not high for them. They don't have a high plus. That was genuinely just luck because they got a natural 19.
Oh.
Yeah, I do apologize. So the grunts will start their run. As you see one grunt start going 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, like 5 feet away from Loki. He can't reach you. As he like basically pulls out his cutlass and he just kind of stands there, kind of like looks in between his two like grunt friends, like wait, what the fuck, what the hell, what? Jeff, Bob.
Lol.
I was like, that's his turn.
The existential crisis begins.
You see that two other grunts start to move their way into like the area, but they can't quite make it over there. The one that was near Clear Debia starts making his way on over. That's 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. One that was like on the other side, essentially, to like the one that was like a completely different side of an alleyway. Essentially, you use the little move to get right beside Career Dibia, because as far as you could get. The other one has to go around a wagon, then he can start making his way on over. 15, 20, 25, 30. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. As the grunts just have to use their turn to just get near you. And you see Creodibia just kind of like get up on the porch and grab a chair like through the window of the building. Put it down on the deck and sit down, kick his feet up, and watch. Crossing his
Oh my
arms.
fucking god. Are you kidding me? Oh my god.
As he saves his action and his bonus action.
Oh boy.
Ah, that's gonna suck when it comes around to his turn.
It's now your turn.
Okay.
Alright. Somebody else can take the lead.
Well, alright.
Also, I can't move my token nits.
Oh, you can't? Okay, hold on.
No.
I got you, Chief. I'll fix that.
Okay.
Thank you for letting me know. There you are. There. So who's go?
Yeah.
Do you want one of the NPCs to go first?
Probably a good idea.
Okay.
I'm thinking. I'm honestly thinking on
So-
what to do here.
Yori will actually start up for you guys then.
Yeah.
You would see Yori kind of poke her head around the corner and look towards the grunt directly in front of Loki. And you would hear her just go, "Damn, you're ugly. Ah, fuck, damn, fuck this." And he has to roll a wisdom save.
Yay!
He fails.
I was
Yeah.
really hoping to not have to swing and waste my whole ass action on one grunt.
That's fair. That's fair. As you take 6 psychic damage, and you see his knee buckle. He doesn't go out, but you see him just kind of buckle like, my feelings. It's just, you see her then just kind of like poke back around a second time, just go, oh, he's still up? Why?
Oh boy.
This is just sad. Like, you're not, nobody likes you. Like, when was the last time anyone ever invited you to a party? Damn.
Oh.
He yet again fails with a nat 4,
Thank you.
and he falls to
Yori.
the ground. unconscious.
Wow.
Perfect.
All right, that's Yuri's turn, y'all. You're welcome.
Alright, cool. I'm going to walk on up. Hello, bud.
Yeah. So Loki just walks over the dead body and then proceeds to like pincer himself in between essentially like two grunts like 5 feet and then like another one kind of like 10 feet away.
Yeah. As well, there's like 4 people within 10 feet of Loki, and Loki is gonna try something. As essentially, what they would start to see him do is, Loki would start to spin.
Okay.
As he would turn his arms into like string blades, effectively.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping to do something similar to what I did with my chains at one point, and essentially use my action to try and hit a bunch more people than I normally would, just by essentially spinning to make them roll a dex save instead of like a fucking hit on everybody.
So they're all rolling dex saves.
I'm assuming this only has a 10-foot reach.
Yeah, this would only have a 10-foot reach because it is
Okay.
chains. Yeah. All right.
I'm using my string and not the chains.
Yep. Gotcha. Yeah, it'd still be 10 foot, I'd say.
Okay.
So that is one fail. That's a second fail. What is the DC, by the way? That is what I should ask.
There is like there's no natural DC for this because this is kind of just a custom thing that I've
Okay,
come
I
up
was
with.
trying to remember whether or not this was a mechanic that we had for you.
No.
Okay.
So if it was just running off of like my strength plus proficiency plus 8, it's just like a basic DC.
That's what I'd say probably, yeah, for this.
Then it's a 17.
Okay. I'm fine with that. I know
I'll probably
some
make
DMs
this
would
a
be
mechanic.
Screaming like, "What do you mean? Why is that allowed? Because screw you, fuck you, die." I'm sorry.
I'm being creative. Fuck you.
I like my players. I like my players doing cool things. Let them do cool things. Okay. Yeah, no, they all failed. None of them rolled above like an 11. So yeah.
Okay. Cool. So they all take 14 slashing damage as I use my sharp string.
Okay, so the two beside you, you see those two fall to the ground. As like you see them go like, I'm gonna just duck. Like, actually no, let's be real. They wouldn't even think that. You see like the two ones right beside you look at you and just go, it's just fucking it's just string. And yeah, no, they like it just cuts through the skin and they just fall. You see the one that is a little bit closer to where you walked past. He was kind of like rightish side, and then you walk past him type of thing. You would see that he would also get hit by it, and he would also fall to the ground. And you'd see the guy that's a little bit more to your leftish, a little bit closer to the porch area that Dibby is hanging out at. You would see he almost falls, almost takes a buckle. But, like, basically his knee starts to give out. You see him, like, basically fall to a knee at one point, but, like, basically just throw himself right back up to his feet.
Oh, so he's got a lot of health. Alright.
I mean, he's not looking good. He's not looking good, like, at all. I do want to mention that.
Okay.
I've started varying the health with grunts, so that's why, because y'all are getting higher level now, so that's why, yeah.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Joke's on us, he has final stand.
Can you imagine? I just randomly start giving like just random feats to some grunts every now and then. You get telepathy in your head. Oh god, the pain! Screaming. It burns. It burns. Dude. Is there anything else you should do?
And I'm going to hold my bonus action.
Okay. Next up, who we have?
Somebody go.
Kirla is going to step down
Okay.
and just pike, duck.
All right. You would duck.
She's going to throw a firebolt at this fucker here.
Yep. So, like, front right near the deck where Dibia was, like, 5 feet near the grunt before he moved away. Gotcha. All right.
With
Yeah,
a
28 to hit.
That'll definitely hit. Actually, no, he kneeled Matrix dodges. Sorry. Yeah, no, he hits. That definitely hits.
16 damage.
Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, no, that'll kill. Yeah, so you shoot the like ball of fire at him, and you see it just ignite his clothes, and he just like falls to the ground screaming. Like, it is like, for those next 9 seconds, all you hear in the background is, and then just like, he just goes silent, unmoving.
Damn.
He's dead.
So for a turn and a half, this man is screaming.
Oh, yeah, no, like, he is, yeah. I want to mention, like, in Fantasy World, people underplay this to hell, but Magic is a way more brutal way to die most of the time. Like,
I can imagine.
yeah.
I'm gonna save my action
Okay.
because I can't get a clear line of shot at anybody without getting in anybody's way and or having to try to yell at Loki to duck.
That's fair.
Also, Creativia ain't doing shit right now, so
Yep.
guess
Yeah.
we'll just kill his crew first.
That's fair. That's fair.
So Kirla just kind of goes back into her corner.
All right.
All right.
I just love the mild, like,
Alright, I have an
alright,
idea.
fine. You want us to kill your crew first.
I have an
Consider
idea.
it done.
What's your idea?
Okay, I know what I need. All right. I'm gonna. This is an empty spot, right? Like it's an alleyway.
Yeah, that little area that you pinged, like front
Okay.
left.
1, 2,
that
3,
Loki
4,
walked past. Yeah.
5, 6. Would this count as like?
That's just another 5 foot of movement. Yeah, that's fine.
Can I get in there? Okay.
Yeah, you can get in there. I think that's fine.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Then, that's exactly what I. Well, I'm gonna turn invisible while I'm there.
Okay. So you go to the alleyway, you cloak yourself, then what?
Well, I can't move any. Well, I suppose I could dash.
You could dash.
Yeah, it
That
works.
is an
1,
option.
2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6.
I don't know, this just looks like
Yeah.
a good spot to me. Like, keep you out of the way.
Basically, the plan. Basically, the plan I'm thinking of right for this is to like move it to the alleyway and then turn invisible because you're pretty sure he doesn't know I can do that, and then
That's fair. That's
just
fair.
like it looks like I'm still in the alleyway waiting.
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Yeah,
That's
it's
fair. Yes.
Genius. Okay, that is my turn. I don't have anything else I can do really.
It's completely fair. There's nothing wrong with taking a turn to literally just prep yourself. So yeah, you
Yep.
duck into this alleyway and then use your ability to cloak, and you start beginning to hide within the alleyway. And
Do I
next
need
turn
to roll stealth again, or
yeah, you'll roll another stealth essentially. Otherwise, you're
Alright,
just gonna be
here
sticking
we
your
go.
chest out while you're invisible. You'll still very well see.
oh my god. Okay.
Advantage sneaky.
Man, it's sneaky. You got this.
Fucking hell! I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm too thick. Anyway. Okay.
Let's see what you roll.
Rolling. That's a 17. That's better, I guess.
17. That's definitely better. It's definitely better. You're walking around. You're not making any sounds right now, which is a good thing. So, Ublex.
Oh, good.
What are you doing?
You know that shark guy?
Yeah,
Oh
that
my
little
God.
shark guy. Yeah.
The
What's up?
one who's not doing anything.
What are you doing? That's 5 feet. Oh, she walked 5 feet. Oh, it's a miracle.
I casually approach. No, I'm just gonna hit this grunt with you.
Okay, yeah.
I kill the 2 grunts.
Yeah, so you like walk up to like 5 feet
Actually, these two
forward.
grunts.
All right.
Alright.
These 2 grunts about to get obliterated by fucking 4
Yep.
Eldritch Blasts going there.
Yeah.
You already know.
You're kind of like cutting it
Okay,
close with your current
fine.
angle. You can still very well hit them, but like it's that thing. Like if you miss, you're basically just gonna be hitting the corner of that that building because of like the angle you've got going on here. You can still very well hit. It's just you're just like chancing hitting the corner essentially.
I'll move right here.
That's fair.
So that's like 10 feet.
Yeah.
low-key.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna do some Eldritch Blast.
Heck yeah. Yeah. You confidently strut on up and just cast some Eldritch Blasts. Go right ahead.
Let's go.
15. That'll
Freaking
hit. It's a grunt.
That hits?
Yeah. That'll hit. It's a grunt.
Oh,
All right, this poor bastard who's behind. Oh my
All right,
god.
so you open up your first blast. You like open your palm, face it towards him, and you launch this white blast at this grunt, and he just goes ragdolling. Because if I remember correctly, you have like a knockback.
Yeah.
Which normally is like 10 feet, but the grunts are like kind of like villagers in a way, just slightly more trained villagers. So they just kind of go skyrocketing, and he'll crash into a building.
Bye.
He alive? Oh, okay. I think he's dead.
Yeah,
chat.
no, he's definitely dead. He was at 1 HP after Loki hit him. So, like, it was just like, it was like,
knew it.
alright, -9. This dude is creamed. He loses his right arm in the process. It just goes flying up into the air.
Alright. His arm.
Jets.
Yeah, he
Alright,
loses his right
3
arm,
more
it goes
beams.
flying up, and he's like ragdoll physics, like GTA style.
Awesome.
Yeah. So what about that other beam?
I'm gonna hit that grunt behind him. That
Okay,
was
okay.
behind him.
Yeah, he was behind him before he flew over the dude's head. The dude looks petrified.
Well,
Okay,
my
yeah,
God.
that 18 will hit. Yeah, going for you to hit. Damn it. Alright, this was the one with the lower ones. Yeah, no, that just kills him. So how do you want to, so like, yeah, you just like, it's like right after that, he sees his friend fly over, and then he looks back, and as he's starting to look back over to you, all he sees is just white. And then he just gets sent tumbling, like a tumbleweed, just across into that same spot, slamming into the corpse, and he's just knocked out.
Oh my god.
Knocked
It
out,
looks as
upside
you
down. Yeah.
That's fucked up. Ubix is used to fighting more stronger opponents, so
Yeah.
this is surprising.
That's fair.
I'm like, oh.
oh,
shit.
whoops.
Whoops, my bad.
Anyways. I wonder who's left. I wonder.
Gee, guys. So, for those who don't know, they've killed the entire group of grunts.
Loki. That's kind of what Loki was gunning for with that
Yep,
AoE
yep.
attack.
It isn't even done yet.
Yeah.
Pike hasn't done shit yet.
Nope. So, Pike will begin walking up unless Ublex is done. Do you wish to do anything else?
I'm gonna hold my bonus action.
Okay. So he will begin walking up. He will be passing by Ublex in the process, and in the process, he will cast his cantrip guidance onto you. So you get
Yay.
guidance that you will be able to use in your next roll. And then he'll
you.
continue. Yeah. And then he'll start walking forward again. That's another 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's his movement. Wait, no, he has 40. 35, 40. He stands to the left side of Loki. Him and Loki are the only ones in the plaza, by the way. We have a rabbit in the alleyway, and everyone else is in the main street. Either hiding behind corners or just out in the open, aka Ublex. And then he will, with his main action. I mean, I'm gonna be real. He's gonna hold it.
Yeah, it checks.
As it will get to Creodibia's turn. Oops, I just zoomed in on the map. Is it okay on OBS on how you guys can see? Yeah, they're good, They can see this fine. Alright, cool. Yeah, so, it will now enter Creodibia's turn. As Creodibia would get up from his chair with a smile.
You got to sit down for 6 seconds.
Yeah, you gotta sit down. Man, listen to him, that was a break. He gotta take a break. If anything, he might thank you. Oh, man. Right, I gotta look into something real fast. Shut up, air conditioning. I can look into something real quick because he has a specific thing from his class that I actually need to look at. Because I don't want to do this incorrectly. Okay. So he would begin making his way up as he will walk up to the edge of the porch and leap, crushing the dead body to the left of Loki underneath his feet. The head popping off and rolling away from just the sheer weight. And you can see, as he does this, he would look to the sky and yell as he enters his rage.
Oh, fuck me.
Now, I need to check something. This is a circle. in case you don't know, this is for all the kids who never went to school. This is a circle. So I need to see everybody in a 30-foot radius. So that's everyone except Lingerie and Corey. Because you guys are the only ones that are not in this radius. I apologize, Reed. I know you're trying to stealth. This is not targeted. This is legit just unlucky. Actually, wait, no. Should I be forcing this way? Maybe it should be this way.
I think what I realized is the lines are supposed to go like straight sideways.
I see. Okay, no, so we're good then. Okay, yeah, so it only will get it'll only get Pike and Loki then. Okay, no, this is good. Okay, cool. Yeah. That's really funky on how the measuring tool works. Very interesting. So, for those who don't know, if you ever use Roll20 and you use the Saphir thing, if you go diagonally with your angle, instead of just stretching it directly outwards, like up or right or left or down, it makes the circle bigger for some reason. So,
yeah, you can target, technically you can hit things that are, like, doing this is technically, like, 40 feet.
Are you
But
kidding
30
me?
feet at a diagonal.
I personally, I'm going to rule that should not be a thing. This is going to be me as a DM saying, maybe not.
Does that mean I'm not targeted?
You're not going to get targeted.
No.
Neither will Ublex. So, Loki and Pike, the healer and the tank, essentially. You two will deal with a thing known as his earth-shaking war cry. As he begins to rage, it could have been up to 5 hostile creatures, but there's only 2 right now. We'll need to roll a strength save or fall prone, as well as take 5d8 bludgeoning damage.
Ah! I know what he is! Agony!
Yay!
This class.
So strength save.
What do you mean you made this class?
I made this class a while ago.
Holy crap! The
fuck.
cleric actually succeeded a strength save.
What was the save?
It's an 18.
Yeah, I failed.
Okay, so Pike will not fall prone. You will fall prone, and you'll take full damage. He will only take half.
Yeah.
For anybody else that can see this, for Usagi, you just hear like a roar, and then you feel like the ground shaking a bit, which is kind of odd. For anybody else, you see him like throw his head up and begin roaring as like essentially spikes erupt from the ground as it begins to shake.
Whoa!
As like some of these spikes just like basically hit you like Loki and Pike in the knees, essentially, like in their legs and knees, basically striking them.
What a bitch.
I know, crazy. As you will take, and you'll fall prone, so keep that in mind, you take 25 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Yeah. That means Pike is going to take 13, which is...
I didn't get the rage.
I actually haven't updated his health. Let me do that. Oops, he has 45 max, not 32, so let me just, there we go. Or 38, sorry. There we go. Boom. He's updated. I forgot to do... Did I forget Yori's too? Oh my gosh. It's just 27. She's 51.
Wait,
Fuck,
what?
you were gonna kill my former student!
Just gonna fix her health. There we go.
Sweet, thank you!
Okay,
my
so, oh man. Dude, that's funny. Okay, yeah, so, that would be his bonus action.
One of them.
One of them, yeah. As
Agony.
he would then look to the group. Or actually, no. Let's be real. Do they look to the blob? I'm sorry, that's rude. You're not a blob anymore. Do they look to the slime woman? Or do they look to the 2 people beside him? That's for the slime. That's for Loki. That's for Pike.
I am prone.
Yeah,
Bro.
he looked at Loki.
Hey, bitch.
He looks
I'm
to
just
you.
on the ground. Just, hey, bitch.
Yeah. God. Alright. He would look to you and raise his hand. And I want to mention, as he begins to raise his hand, you would see that, like, his body starts becoming encoded in that iron.
And I rage.
And
Oh my.
you do reactionary rage, sure, go for it.
I didn't do it to the first thing, and now I'm like, it's like Loki's like, ow, oh fuck.
Yeah, no, you're seeing, like, it is like, look, it's like, I see the sun, it's getting blotted out, that's a fist.
That's why I was like, I'm just gonna take this hit, cause fuck it.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. When you're prone, they have advantage on hitting you. Okay, I know that first one's definitely going to hit you, because what is your AC again?
20.
Okay, yeah, so 27 hits.
You bet.
And then another 27. I kid you not, he rolled the same numbers both times. He rolled a 17 and then a 10 for the first advantage, and then another 17 and a 10. So, he's going to hit both of his punches, as essentially he would just raise up his right hand, like, basically bring it over his head, and just throw all of his weight into that punch directly down into your gut. And right after he does that, he follows it up with another punch exactly like that, both his left hand. As he also begins to encase his body in iron in the process, while doing these strikes. As he will deal, I'll be rolling the damage here. Please stop. Oh, I didn't want you to stop there. Why did you stop on the 2? Okay, so that's max.
Hell yeah.
So that's
agony.
18 bludgeoning and then 8 bludgeoning.
Okay, so 9 and 4.
Yes, yes. As then he'll use his other action that he didn't use from the previous turn.
Yeah, keep going. Keep
yeah.
swinging, bitch. I'm
Yeah.
the tank for a reason. I have only con.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. So, he's going to instead actually grab you by the ankle. This is a grapple check. If I remember correctly, grappling with the new rules for him to grapple
just makes
you.
an unarmed strike.
Yeah. No. So he definitely beat your AC. If that's the case.
He'd have to make another one because it'd be a separate thing.
Oh yeah, no, I did.
Okay.
That was a 20.
Checked.
He rolled your AC. As he grabs you by the ankle,
Aye.
he begins to lift you off the ground, and he's going to roll an athletics check, as he's going to chuck you as hard as he can into the building that had the porch.
Oh boy.
As he spins, you were facing your back was facing away. You know, when he jumped over, 'cause he jumped over you to get to where you're at.
Yeah.
So your back was facing away from the porch when he began yelling, and then you fell back. So he basically picks you up by the ankle, spins you around like Mario, and then just launches you, basically hurling you like a baseball. And that is... He has a +10 to his athletics. So that is going to be a 22.
Oh no.
As he's going to throw you into a brick wall.
Oh.
Well, actually, not brick wall. Apologies. All the buildings, as I said before, were made of marble. Yeah. That's gonna hurt. I'm gonna be real. That's worth D12s in my opinion.
Yeah, it checks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
At least it only went 30 feet. Did I crack the marble?
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Your head went through the marble wall. You actively went through the wall. In fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and put you a little bit into the building here. As you would basically tumble through, you basically crash through the wall and then tumble and slam into essentially just a piece of furniture. Can you stop shaking, Dice, so I can get my number here? Okay. I'm sorry. You're raging, right?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. You can half this. You take 31 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god.
Bitch.
Yep. And then he would look over to Pike, because he still has one more attack in that action.
Oh boy.
As he would just immediately, after hurling you, he doesn't even watch to see you go through that wall. You see Pike beginning to look over oh crap. And as he looks away, he begins to just throw just a nasty left hook.
Oh.
And, wait, does that beat Pike's AC? By 1. And with a dirty 17, you see him nail Pike with it is a stiff, fast, just right hook. Or sorry, left hook. To the jaw, essentially. It's arcing downwards because the height sizes. Because you're dealing with a 5 foot, 11 dude dealing with a 7'9" type of guy. As he takes 14 bludgeoning damage. Ow. As that brings Pike down to 18 health as he passes bloodied.
Oh, great.
I'm approaching crippled.
Yep. As that is Creodibia's turn.
Alright, well, I have a movement of 35 feet naturally. So can I just get back to him? Or is my movement halved?
You would be halved because you are having to get up from being prone. I do apologize.
Okay, then... So, first off, I'm going to envelop my body in string and heal myself.
Valid.
I get 35 health back.
Okay.
So, this is where Loki becomes a bitch to kill, because if he's given the time to heal himself.
Yep.
Alright. That's the wrong amount of numbers. That's the wrong... There's this 4 that wasn't supposed to be there. I accidentally just gave myself like 384 health.
Okay, brother.
That is not...
Someone's cheating.
I was like, alright,
Oh, boy.
35, 4.
God.
354. Alright, so, healing string, and then... So I saved a bonus action from last turn. So I'm gonna walk out, and then can I use my other bonus action and use a string to yank myself at Creodivia?
Oh.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Hiya.
It's like just cause, like grapple hook type of mechanic type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you can just like do that and just kind of launch yourself towards him.
Yeah, it only has a reach of 30 feet, luckily, so I do need to be like, not luckily, but you know what I mean. I just need to be somewhat close to him to be able to do that.
Yep.
Just like a string comes out of his hand like a bitch.
Yeah, you essentially just use the string to, like, you basically just launch it towards him, just kind of wrap it around his, like, arm temporarily, yank yourself forward, essentially.
Yes. As, I now have my one action.
Okay.
So, because I still have an action left. I really want to get Pike away from this guy.
That's fair.
You know what? I'm gonna try something. Oh, well, no, he's oh boy, I don't, he'll probably be able to fight this off. Okay, so I'm going to launch this. So Loki's going to do something that he hasn't used before, but basically, they would basically see string come wrapping off of his body and start enveloping, Creodivia. As it's like this string that is like almost gripping onto his skin a lot more than normal string would. It's essentially using a sticky string that he has.
Okay.
It's more like spider web. So he's just like, normally this is supposed to go on the ground, but he's just wrapping it entirely around Creodivia.
Okay, so you're trying to restrain him?
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
If I remember correctly, with the restraining with the sticky, if I remember correctly, it's just like a disadvantaged like breaking check for him to break out. Right?
If I'm wrapping it around him specifically, then it is a strength save, and I think it is disadvantage.
I would imagine.
Otherwise,
so. Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just fucking difficult terrain.
All right. So we'll just use the same DC as what we use for, like, you know, the AoE thing, which is, what was it, 17? Yeah.
It actually does naturally have a DC of 17.
Okay,
so
cool.
Yes.
Then yeah. All right. Let's see what he rolled. He rolled kind of well. Let me see what his plus is. Right, yeah, it's a strength save, so it's not an athletics check, so you actually have a shot. Let's see. Never mind. His strength save is also a plus 10. Okay. I just made this sheet today because I had to like pre-prep this thing like real quick. So that's why I'm like, what's the number on this? Yeah, okay. He will break free of that. So as you start spinning this you know, sticky string like around him, essentially trying to like tie up his arms onto like his like body, essentially. Just trying to like make it so he just couldn't use his punches, you know, that sort of thing. He just snaps it like as you're doing it. That is unlucky because that is actually a really good DC. It's just the unfortunate thing of this dude's main thing is probably strength.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I will... Okay, I'm definitely gonna have... I want to definitely suggest Pike heals himself when he takes his turn.
Oh yeah,
all
he definitely will.
The thing that, like, at least... I think the funny thing that everyone would have noticed...
Mm-hmm. Hello? Hello?
Okay,
Yeah.
so,
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to actually do something, because this will probably help us. I'm gonna action surge and fucking fire a spell into him.
Okay.
I can't roll. Alright, I probably missed this.
What'd you get?
I got a dirty 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
that
missed.
will miss. I'm sorry. I
haven't rolled well at all, really, I'll be honest. So yeah,
Roland.
that's the end of my turn.
Roland has just been rough the last, like, 2 or 3 months for both you and I. I don't know what the hell's going on, but... If you need to
Dice
try
are
out other dice,
cursed.
go for it. Dice are cursed, I guess. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, it's messed up. It's messed up, honestly.
That or the characters are cursed.
Maybe.
I've-
Maybe that's what it is.
I've literally switched dice several times and just I cannot roll well.
Maybe it's Loki. Mala's
I think it's the
really
character.
well. Loki's cursed.
Yep, probably is.
Because I know I've gotten him brand new dice.
Yeah. I'll go and throw this out there so that way the rest of y'all can actually plan out your next little move here. Pike is going to heal himself. Crazy, I know.
Good.
So he is going to use his cure wounds on himself. Typically he uses it for other people, but he also needs to stay alive in order to be able to actually heal people to begin with.
Indeed.
Why did it remove the cure wounds I gave him? I gave him the original, like the new cure wounds, so he actually has good cure wounds. And it was like, alright, anyways, here's legacy version. Why?
Okay.
Why did you... Why do you keep doing this?
Because it's a bitch.
No,
Clearly.
it says it has it in the list that's prepared, but then it's not D&D Beyond, Wizards of the Coast, you better fix your stuff. Be useful for once.
Come on, WSC.
I know the amount.
Get
It's
your shit in order.
Just rolled 68. I don't know what's wrong with them. Dude. Okay.
Oh, boy.
So it's 18 plus 4, so he's going to gain 22 health back, which would bring him right back to 40 health as he goes almost back to full health by healing himself using a 3rd level slot. And then right after that, that does take his main action. Sadly enough, Cure Wounds, I'm pretty sure, isn't just like a main action, so he will have to use his bonus action. But using his bonus action, he will probably just disengage and try to step away, because that is a problem. And he needs to actually be able to heal people safely without getting squandered. So he would take a few steps back, essentially.
Well, he just gives a nod.
Yep. As that, sadly enough, will have to be his turn, but yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3,
Lindry starts moving upwards.
5.
She's right behind the line of dead bodies in the main street. Near the alleyway.
Problem.
we ducked
The dead
into.
body is in the way.
Yeah. Did you want to step
you
onto the
step
next
over?
square? You can step onto the...
Yes.
Yeah. So you step on top of the dead body. Just move the
She
token.
just kind of kicks him to the side, out of the way.
Right or left?
Towards the right.
Okay, yeah, so he piles on top of another body.
Just kind of get out of my way.
That's fair. I was gonna say, it's like either you're like doing that or you're like putting like blood on some poor person's house. Like if they're still alive and they get to get their house back, they now have a blood stain.
Okay, so she actually has 2 actions because she saved it from the last turn.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna go all out 3 firebolts.
Okay. Good hit. as you cast Fireball.
What
Fireball.
the shit?
What'd you do?
2 nat 3s and a dirty 20.
Aw, does the dirty 20 hit? His AC's high. Let me check. No. None of those hit.
Fuck!
Great.
So next up.
I tried.
No, that's fair. You did.
Alright, you soggy carry, I guess.
Okay.
Soggy, you got
I've
this
been
one.
waiting. I've been waiting for this. Here we
Been
go.
waiting for this day.
All right. 1,
I
2,
can't hit.
3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so
I'm-
you come out from the alleyway, sneak up behind like a merchant's tent,
Okay.
like to the side.
Uh,
Yeah.
Fortunately, I can't get close enough to shank him. But
That's fair. That's
what I
fair.
can do
Mhm.
is fire boiling blood at him instead.
Okay. Yeah. So you can, you kick up a ball of blood and fling it towards him.
Yep. Okay. Here we go.
Come on, man.
Come on. Where's my die? Give me a second.
Roll high. Roll high.
All right. Come on. Come
I'm
on,
rooting
green
for
die.
y'all.
You can do it. Here we go. Ah,
What'd you get?
that's a 14 to hit.
Suddenly I'm realizing, I'm glad I didn't give this guy temp health. Because I was gonna, because y'all normally chew through the bosses. That misses.
No, it's not. Luck, damn it. I refuse to allow this.
god.
Okay, you're using luck. Okay, cool. Go ahead. Use your luck.
Please.
That's a 19.
That still misses.
What?
The
Yeah,
20
a
from
20
from
missed.
Kirla missed too, yeah.
What a bitch.
He's got a high AC. Hey man, I'm just going by rules. So
Fine.
just
Okay.
My
just to let
dirty
you guys,
20 failed your
yeah.
fucking
I-
19.
I want y'all to understand.
Yeah,
Literally, this guy is essentially just dealing with all this by himself. He's in the middle of this plaza. He had a guy try to string out the webs with string. He immediately snapped it. Then he looked over at the person who shot 3 firebolts and basically batted them away, like just backhand slapping them out of the way, and then turned around and heard something flying towards him and just smacked a ball of blood just out of the way so it didn't break on him.
Great. Okay.
Like, he's just making the rounds.
Is
Right.
that 20 close, or is that far off? Does that look like it nearly hit him, or...
I'd say it was like, dude. Okay, how do I like say? Okay, so like it looked like it was kind of there. Like if he was slightly more off on his timing, it maybe would have hit him then.
Okay.
Fuck.
Got it. Oh boy.
He has no items or anything that gives him AC boosts. He just has high armor for some reason. I don't know if it's the class.
Damn it. Okay, well, I can't do anything else, so I
It might
can't
be
get
good
closer.
to check his armor to make sure it's not giving him some bullshit buff.
I have my
see.
sword out, so I can't use. No,
it's from this. Okay, no, this isn't bullshit.
All right, fine. I pull out. Right, fine. I pull
That's
out my
so-called
short bow
bullshit.
in an attempt. Right, fine. I'm gonna use my short bow in an attempt to do something with this.
Understood.
Please, you bastard. Okay.
You got this, man. Come on. Just gotta hit your
Plus
head.
8.
Okay.
20 fucking 7.
Yes, you hit. You hit.
Boy!
God.
Okay.
And you'll get your sneak attack.
Yeah,
Thank
and you'll get your
God.
sneak
Aha!
attack. He can have the
Alright.
arrow damage. He can't have the sneak attack.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. Yes, finally. Finally, time to
Okay.
proc some bullshit. Here we go.
We got some damage, y'all.
Plus 5.
Now to just chew through the rest of his 300 hit points.
That's so it's half the arrow damage.
Yes.
Los the
Okay,
arrow
so
only
that's-
rolled a 1, so he still takes 1 damage.
The +5 is the damage modifier, actually.
Oh, shit, okay.
Yeah.
So it's 14 damage.
It's halved. If he did 17 damage, that's what it says. It's 17, right?
Wait,
The
I
3d6
thought
is a sneak attack.
Oh, the 3d6. Okay, yes. Okay, I didn't realize that was.
That's
Oh, you
14.
rolled it all in one go. That threw me off so much. Okay.
So
No,
I mean,
you're
I
good.
figured I might as well. Okay.
Yeah, no, you're good. I
Good.
just haven't seen anybody do that.
There we
So it's
go.
14 damage he's taken in total then?
Yep.
Cool. Okay.
Good.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's useful.
So you launch this arrow, and it essentially just kind of like plunges and manages to kind of like break through a bit of that iron for a bit. You would see him just kind of snap it off, and it would just immediately just cover back over.
Nano machine, son. Sorry, I had to. Anyway,
I don't know that reference. I'm
What
sorry.
the fuck is that?
it's from Metal Gear Rising. It's like literally exactly what he's doing.
I've watched Metal Gear gameplay.
Yeah,
I don't
harden
actually.
in response to physical trauma.
I don't
He
know.
like covers his skin in like ultra hard metal.
Oh, I didn't know that was
That's
a
like-
thing.
Never
I
heard
haven't
of it.
played it in a like. No, I have never played it, but I've watched
Commenters,
people play.
please.
But
You might know.
They
Please
might know.
enlighten them in the comments. Anyway,
I've just never seen
Anyway.
that bit in like the game. I've watched people play. I've just never seen that.
Okay.
anyway,
Okay,
anyway, that's my turn.
that's
All
fair.
right.
That's fair.
Finally, I'm productive.
Heck yeah,
Took
Ooble.
long enough.
brother.
My turn.
The first
Your
turn was me
turn.
getting into position.
Indeed.
Alright, since I have my Eldritch Blast. I mean, since I
Mm-hmm.
since I have my bonus action, which surprise might be Eldritch Blast.
What?
What? I know,
Ah.
I know. I'd
Ah.
be able to throw out like
Shocker.
6.
It's crazy. Okay, yeah. So you just shoot these like unexpected, out of nowhere, super
Out of
surprise, one of
Never
a kind,
seen her use
never,
it before.
never done before. Eldritch Blast.
It's been working out. It's been
Yeah,
working out.
she's been working out, man. You know how it is.
No, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. Love.
Yeah. I get it.
So I'm gonna hit that shark guy. See what happens.
See what happens.
Try to.
Hope
Try
it
to.
is.
That is a 26 to hit.
That will hit.
Nay.
I'm good. That might hit. Now, if I turn it into a... No, I'm not gonna make it do a pushback.
Don't
Blast.
fucking crush me, please.
I'm not. I won't crush
to
you.
your ally.
I will get sent to God.
And I don't want him to go to Usagi or Pike either. So.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
invisible.
Like-
It's not gonna be a problem.
Yeah, but like,
Pike's there.
just in
Yeah.
case, Pike is
Yeah.
there too.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, we're more worried about Pike. You'll figure it out.
Yeah, you'll be fine. But...
The slippery rabbit can get away. However, the healer.
The healer ain't.
And now for my second blast. So that's 5 damage so far.
5 damage. Okay.
That's a
What
will
was that?
hit.
26. Yeah,
that will
hit.
hit
Yeah,
another 26.
Okay. You
Okay,
roll well.
5
roll
damage. 5 damage plus 7.
well. Okay. That's another 7. Cool.
Okay. Now for my other Eldritch Blast.
Okay. 27. That hits. You're rolling well. Okay, another 10. Okay. We're getting some damage in.
Does a 20 hit?
20 does not hit.
Oh, Yes, high AC.
IAC. That's what Kirla got actually with her third shot, and it just didn't hit.
Does a
That does not
23
hit.
hit?
23 does not hit. No.
Okay. Wait, how many was that?
Uh,
1,
oh
2,
my God.
3, 4, 5. Okay,
You got
on
one
to my
last
last one.
Yep.
Oh, that doesn't hit.
14 does not hit. So you shoot out these blasts of eldritch beams, just like you put out both of your hands. You just start opening fire like a little minigun. And you just start shooting these blasts, and like a few of them does nail him like in the shoulders, but the other ones just essentially just get swatted away, just the same way they've been knocking away the firebolt and everything else. So, yeah, but you definitely
What the
nailed it a
shits?
few times.
So
Really
27
shit
damage.
Yeah. 26 damage. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad.
27.
27. You right. My bad. And next up will be Yori. She'll go 5, 10, 15, 20,
You already do
25,
nothing next to him.
30. Yep. She won't. You just see her just look to him, just go, well, you somehow changed and yet you're still ugly. I don't know how that's happened. Right. I don't know, just die already. I don't know at this point. As he gets distant whispers being used on him at 3rd level.
Oh.
And it's a wisdom save. Which is not something a barbarian is good at. I actually think he will fail this one. He will. He definitely will. He's definitely failed.
Shockingly.
Yeah. Yeah. As he's gonna take... Something worked, man. At least something's working here. That's 5d6 psychic damage. And, if I remember correctly, there's something else that comes with psychic whispers, does it not? As much on a failed save, 3d6. If they take they have to move if available to move as far as the speed of okay. Yeah. So if he has any leftover movement, he has to use it to move away from her. How much? Okay, wait. How much did he move from here? That was 30 feet. I don't know why it's in sphere. I didn't bother to change it. What is his movement speed? He has 10, so he can move. So he would move 10 feet back. As he would begin to stumble back as like this psychic.
Running me over?
He will not run you over. Essentially, you just kind of move off to the side, just slightly out of the way. I'm just gonna move you slightly if I can move his token. There you go. Alright. I'm not gonna do you like that. Now, if someone did an active, like, proper knockback, then I'd be like, alright, then it's like a dex save for you. But it was more of like a, he had to use his own movement type of thing, if that makes sense. He didn't move out of your range, but he definitely stumbles back past you, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah. And,
At least something finally did damage.
Yeah, I was feeling really bad about that. I was starting sitting here like, man, did I not balance this well? I thought they'd chew through this. They've been rolling really well lately. And then you would see her just kind of like, use her cantrip to cast True Strike. As she'll have advantage on her next attack.
Yay.
On the next turn. So that will end Yori's turn. And then I'll enter Creodibbia's turn.
Hi, bitch.
Creodibia, after stumbling back, would look back up and just go, alright, if we're gonna play that game. Wait a second. You took my pocket watch!
Oh, fuck.
And he is going to attempt to do a charge of sorts.
Oh, motherfucker.
As straightforward, let me just get my measuring tape here. Can I change the type of measuring tape? Thank you, to align. As he's going to charge 40 feet ahead, and anything within these 3 squares, meaning Lindri, Yori, and Loki, will need to roll me dex saves. As he begins charging towards Yori, and the ground begins to quake in the process of his charge.
Spaghetti-o.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, sure. Why is that the thing I roll well on?
Ouch.
30-16.
Okay, so you'll take half damage, you won't be knocked prone. Yori rolled a nat 20, so she will just be rolling out the way.
5.
Woo!
And
Nat
a 5. Okay.
That's my student.
You, basically, as you get this charge, you do not have the time. You, like, try to begin to move a little bit out of the way, but it's kind of more of like you just kind of start moving your upper body, because it's like, oh, okay, he's probably just going to take a swing. Instead, you just get bulldozed and knocked to the side. As you will be taking... I'm going to go ahead and roll this. In Lindri, you'll take half, but you won't be knocked prone. You'll still be standing. But you'll just take half damage. As he will be doing... I'm going to roll the damage here. It's probably good that you did roll well. That is... he's rolling high on damage. That is...
Oh, fuck.
26 plus 6. So that's going to be 32 bludgeoning damage.
16.
As he begins rampaging through this area.
Oh boy.
Nah.
Yeah, yeah. Lucky enough for Loki, he's at least resistant to bludgeoning, and Lindry rolled well, so it's kind of hard for both of y'all, which is a good bit at least. As he will then spin around. And, oh, dude, wait, Yori's actually, like, slightly out of his range with that charge. He had a 35-foot line that he would charge through before he would end his charge. Right, okay, so he still can't actually reach Yori. Actually, no, he can. He kicks the body out of the two corpses out of the way. And, he will begin to swing for Yori. As that is a 22 to hit. I do think that hits. That does hit. And Yori does dodge the second strike. So you see him just, like, after, like, doing this, like, bulldoze through, you see him spin around, kick the bodies that just go, like, ragdolling off to the side. And then you see him just spin rightwards and just nail Yori with, like, just a, like, aggressive, quick, overly quick, a lot faster, like, hook with, like, a left punch than what you would expect from a guy this size. After that first strike, you would see Yori just kind of, like, basically just kind of move out of the way at the second strike. But you can still see that it kind of stung just a tad, as that one strike would end up doing 12 bludgeoning damage to Yori, as she goes from 51 HP to 39. And that will be the end of his turn. As now it's y'all's turn again.
Yippee.
Yippee.
Whoa.
Right, so this fucker's being a bitch. Kirla's gonna douse him in the salt water.
Alright. So he's gonna have to roll a con save as you begin to douse him in the salt water. And right. Okay, so what was the DC that I had for this? Let me check.
I wouldn't be surprised if he succeeds.
I was gonna be a shark and not take some salt water for real. I know he's got a fruit, but like, come on, man.
The fruit will still at least try to shut down its nerves, but like at the very least, he can't drown to death like normal people could with this power. At the very least.
Fair.
Okay.
No, but hopefully it'll reduce the AC enough that I can do the next thing that I want to do.
So you'll see this. You would see as essentially, he doesn't go numb. He did beat the save. There is still some stuff that'll happen though. There are still statuses that will be applied by this. It's just the statuses aren't as much. Normally he would just lose his fruit power temporarily for a turn, and you know, like he would just fall prone. Essentially, he essentially just become paralyzed to a degree. Is really what would happen. Instead of becoming paralyzed, you would see that his movement is slowed down to half, and he loses his ability to use a reaction. But his power does kind of flicker. So it's kind of like, it's not fully gone away, but like, it looks like it's definitely like, the steel's kinda like, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of, there's like a more liquidish, like it goes from less of a solidified form to like a liquidish steel. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. It's like putting steel over a forge, essentially. Yeah.
Apparently I just can't fucking roll well. 30-14 for Shocking Grasp.
That's really unlucky. Yeah, no, so you douse him in this water, and you try to reach for him to try and apply this, like, lightning grasp, this, like, shocking grasp onto him, and he just knocks your arm upwards, so that way you couldn't actually grab him in the process. Despite all that sluggishness, he seemed to still at least have enough speed to try and knock your hand out of the way. But you can definitely see that he's at least gotten kind of peeved by that, because he would definitely turn his attention from Yori over to, like, Lindry, who actively doused him in water, and just look over as he's beginning to turn his attention to you.
I would move away from him.
I can't.
Why not? He can't use a reaction.
That is true.
Right, he can't.
Yep.
Go, yeah, go over there.
Kirla runs into the town plaza, running past Loki.
Oh boy.
So,
Fuck that!
alright, I'm going to... I only have 15 feet of movement, I'm guessing.
Yeah, cause you're
My
prone
movement's-
again. I apologize. Yeah.
My movement's 35. Of 20 or 15. I just
Yeah.
need to know that.
We normally round upwards. So I'd say 20.
Cool. Alright, Yori, go past me. It's just a fucking... God damn it.
He just very quietly to Loki just, I tried.
Yeah, alright, fucking, here we go. At this point, Loki's more just trying to, like, make sure the guy's targeting him.
That's
So,
fair. That's
you know
fair.
what? I don't know what this would be.
Mhm.
Because normally these are to... no, actually, no, that's not gonna hurt him. That's not gonna hurt him. Fuck it, bud. Give me a con save.
Alright. Come say. That is a 15 plus 12, so that's gonna be a 27.
Yeah, that checked. Cool. He still takes half damage.
Okay. Okay.
As his blood begins to boil.
Alright.
I apparently can't hit shit, so fuck it.
I
I
don't think any of us can.
yeah. I get okay. He takes 9 fire damage unless he's resistant.
9 fire damage. Alright.
And fuck it. I might as well do it because I have. All right. And he's going to use his 1 charge he has per day of Scorching Ray.
Alright.
And that is a nat 20.
Alright, roll that damage.
Fucking thank God. And a nat 16, so that's 26.
Okay, okay.
And a nat 18. Okay, apparently I switched back to the dice I used to roll with Mollis, and this dice is apparently pissed. I haven't been using it.
Yeah! Been using the wrong dice, dude.
Alright. Jesus. So that's a dirty 40.
Okay, okay.
26 and 28
So 26 and 28 of the damage?
out of the rolls to hit.
Okay, yeah, those will hit. Those will hit.
Cool. So I rolled for shit on my first hit, which was the crit, so that's only 6 fire.
Only 6 fire? That's with a double?
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah, that's already doubled.
Damn.
Oof.
Aight.
And of course the one that rolls max isn't the crit, but
That's the luck. That's the luck, man. It happens.
Yep. Okay, so he takes 6, 4, and then 12 fire damage.
Okay, so 6, 4, then 12?
Yes.
Okay. 6, 4.
As
then 12,
essentially
so that's
Loki
22.
just like forms from his hand like 3 scorching rays that just essentially just the triangle blast into him.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because
Okay.
essentially coming from a circlet that's wrapped around his wrist
Alright, sounds good.
that he took from somebody.
Heck yeah.
That's my turn. I fucking boiled his blood and fucking did that.
Yeah, yeah.
Whoa.
So yeah, you just begin to boil his blood as you just start like launching these like scorching rays just point blank.
Yeah.
Just into his chest, essentially.
yeah.
Alright.
Yori got away. He's going to try and kill you.
Yeah. Unless someone else wants to go, I'll go ahead and have Yori do her thing.
I will do a thing.
Alright. What you doing?
Cast darkness.
That's a good idea. I was gonna
I'm gonna
do
wait
it.
until I'm gonna wait until
I-
after you. I'm gonna wait until after Yori does her thing.
I'm
Fair
gonna
enough.
move right here
Uh-huh.
So.
I swear to God.
and cast darkness on myself.
Okay. Yeah, so
Alright?
backs up
Like
from
that.
Dravia and then creates
Oh, close.
a like sphere of darkness on herself.
How big's the sphere?
15-foot sphere. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be like this.
You
like
could
this.
get right on the edge of him, so he's blinded. But
Could I? Could I? I don't know, cause like you guys wouldn't really see him.
Oh, yeah, no, it would fuck
Yeah,
us up.
yeah, y'all wouldn't
Yeah.
see him either. Yeah.
There you go.
Like only I'd be able to see him, and I just push him out with my Ultra Blast. But like,
Wouldn't be any point to
does
that.
seem kind of counterintuitive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cause I was thinking about that, but I was like, nah.
I hadn't thought about the fucking fact that we couldn't see him. That hadn't crossed my mind yet.
It's all good. All right.
All right.
I was too
And
annoyed at
then-
having fucked up every single attack roll.
And then for my bonus action, I'm gonna place the tentacle deeps right next to Loki right here.
Okay.
Woo.
Yeah. So you. Oh yeah. I gotta get you the token for that. I forgot you can't just get that for yourself. Hold on. Let me.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
You
That's
just need
my
to have
turn.
that. You just need to have that in the corner of every single battle map, just so
Dude.
it's ready.
Dude, as
Sure.
a point, you know what?
Wow.
Your when you summon your little tentacle, it looks a little different this time. It looks a little odd. It looks like a cat. You don't know why. It looks like a very familiar cat. It's very lanky, very long.
Oh, hey!
Yeah. So
my
you see like a
God.
slime version of Mr. Whiskers. That just
Mr. Whiskers!
Oh, no.
I'm guessing you couldn't find the fucking tentacle token.
I didn't want to have to look for it because it's like I've got so many tokens now. I'm like, okay, which one is it? Which one is it?
Place it in the corner so you
Dude.
can always find it.
Dude, I might have to at this point. Yeah, Mr. Whiskers enters the fray. It does the same thing as an normal tentacle. It just looks like Mr. Whiskers.
I don't think that she'll be able to move it now since it's not technically a tentacle token.
Oh no. All right. Every time I have to give it to her. Oh, the tentacles. The
Okay.
tentacles. I don't think they move, do they?
She can move them.
She can.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can move him.
Yeah. I guess you just don't do it much. So I just always forget. But it's easy because I can always just give you control. Like
Yeah,
boink.
it just
See?
takes a bonus action. I'm like, that's too much.
That's stupid. You know what? I'm overruling that. You can just move it. I'm sorry. That's
Just
stupid.
move it whenever.
Yeah, you can just.
Yeah,
move
because
it.
I have to take a bonus action to just move it.
No wonder you don't.
And
fucking
nothing
use that
else.
thing. No wonder you don't. use
Right?
it. Yeah. No, that's stupid. Okay.
I also think technically you can have it swing on the same thing when you summon it. Like it gives it that, but it says no, a whole separate thing to move the bitch.
That's so stupid. Okay. Yeah.
Because I have
That's
used
silly.
that class before.
Dang. God
It's
love
like when I
BSD,
summon
y'all.
it, I can't attack it. I mean, I guess I can move
Yeah.
and attack it, I think, but it's just like I'll just place it and use it to block something.
Dude, I have so many gripes with base D&D. Like it's absurd the amount of stuff I could complain about with base D&D.
A lot
mean,
of stuff just doesn't make
Homebrew's
sense.
better.
I mean, technically, fun fact, everyone, there was 30 minutes of griping that got cut out of the
Sanity.
last Sanity
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah, because my mic wasn't on apparently on OBS for some reason. It didn't pick it up, and I thought it was on, but it wasn't. So y'all got to dodge like 30 minutes of me ranting about how stupid it was with some of their setups. I think
Yup.
15 minutes of it was just me just being mad at D&D, at Wizards of the Coast for making just rebranded copy cookie cutter copy and paste races. Like, oh, we have hedge, and then we have another hedgehog race, but this one's so that you got an actual like creative name. The other one's just called hedge. They do the same thing, by the way, but separate bundles. You gotta pay extra for both of them.
Wait, low key, I'm reading it right now. Like I'm a
Yeah.
little
ADHD
confused.
is strong today.
Yeah, it is a
Really?
little strong here today.
I don't know if I can use it right after I summon this. I think I can. I'm like
I
reading
say
over
you
it right
can.
now.
I overrule, and you can.
Okay.
I-
I know at
Okay.
least that's how I run it.
yeah. Go ahead.
Alright.
Smack the fucker.
Knock him out.
Melee
Please.
spell attack.
Do
I'm
150
fucking
damage.
stupid.
I believe in you.
I'm fucking stupid.
Oh
Whale.
shit! I don't think that hits,
That
Loki.
will not hit. You see slime whiskers start flailing his body like one of those like noodle arm man that they put up like in like the like the car.
Wacky
like,
inflatable
yes,
inflatable tube man.
Yes, one of those. He starts doing that, and then he starts swinging towards his entire body into Creodivia, and Creodivia basically just kind of like shoves him like aside, like, why? Ew.
The fuck are you?
What,
Go
what?
away.
Go away. Stop wasting my time. I'm not buying your car.
But it's a good car!
Listen, man, he doesn't like Teslas, okay?
Ew.
I don't know. I don't care about cars, man. I find them all to be bad. But what else are you doing, Ublex?
That's it.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
That's all you're doing? So Yori will begin to use her Bardic Inspiration, using her bonus action, as she will give Bardic Inspiration. By the way, you forgot you have a D4 of, like, guidance still, Ublex. You never used it.
I'm waiting till the very special moment I land something.
That's fair. That's fair. As he would give a Bardic Inspiration, as she would give a Bardic Inspiration to 60 foot of someone that nearby that can hear her. She would give Bardic Inspiration to, honestly, let me see who she'd actually give it to. She got Loki like right there, but also like Sorceress can probably do high damage, so it's like, okay, that's for Loki, that's for Lindry. And she wouldn't know where Usagi is, so she probably wouldn't bother trying to give Bardic Inspiration to a person she can't see. And she would end up giving it to Loki. So you have Bardic Inspiration die, so when you use it, you can add a D8 to your roll.
Sounds about right.
Yep. And then with her action.
Maybe I won't get sent to God this time.
Yeah, dude. Maybe.
Doubtful.
Yeah, you never know. Never know, man. You never know. And then with her action, she would cast. Or not actually cast. It's less of a cast and more of a knives. And she will begin swinging her knives.
God damn it.
That is gonna be a miss. And that is a miss, sadly. As she would begin swinging the knives, like, essentially, like, in the normal fashion she does. Y'all have seen her use those knives many times. Sadly enough, the daggers just kind of, like, scrape across the steel. Don't really seem to puncture or anything. Sadly enough, that is her turn. She can disengage with a bonus action, but she wanted to give the Bardic Inspiration to Loki. So she kind of chose not to disengage, so she could give Bardic Inspiration.
She doesn't need
Technically
to.
doesn't need to.
He can't use a reaction.
That's true. Then she will move out of the way.
That's the same
Thank you for
reason that
reminding.
Kirla ran for her
Yeah.
life.
Yep. Honestly, I genuinely forgot, so thank you for reminding me. As she will move back a bit.
Right. Now I get to get bushwhacked again.
She'll just kind of like get up near Lindry. Not like right there, but she'll be pretty close to Lindry. Just like, hi.
Hello.
Kirla tried.
Oh boy.
Oh, man. As I think all that's left is Usagi, if I remember right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
You charge again, you bitch.
Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect.
Okay.
All right, it's time to proc. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Okay. So, first I have Cloak Strike, which does not require an action.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's that. There's also Sinful Slash. Anybody?
All right.
As my bonus action, I will add that.
Yep, just remember to take your damage for Sinful Slash.
Yep, that is. Yep. Okay. Let me roll that first.
Yeah.
The
If I
problem
remember...
is it has to hit first.
Oh no, Sinful Slash. You just take the damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because you're basically cutting open a wound into your body.
4. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you
That's
take
good.
4 fire damage. That's not bad.
All right. Here we go.
Yep.
All right. Let me just. All right.
It's essentially like a smite, by the way. So essentially, the next time your attack hits, that damage will be added on. So you don't waste like
Good.
health by like using it.
Oh,
so yeah.
Good.
No
That's
matter
fine,
what,
man.
you
All
will
right.
get that damage on as long as you eventually hit.
All right. Here we go.
Come on.
That's 26 to hit.
That will hit.
Yes.
Holy shit!
Okay, let
one
me-
of us hit.
Thank
Let
Yeah.
me total up all the shit I'm about to unleash on this guy.
All
Give me a
right.
1d8 for cloak strike.
I can't wait for late game cloak bullshit where just like random objects
for
just
sinful-
start disappearing.
And for sinful slash, that would be 1 second.
All right.
Where did I put that? Give me a second. I have to look at my ridiculously long list of feats. Give me a minute.
I get you, dude. I get you.
And 4d10 more damage. Let's go.
All right. Yeah. Just tell me how much damage you rack up in total. How much is the slashing? How much is of each type, and we'll just put it on down.
Okay. I'm pretty sure only. I mean, wait. Does cloak strike? Does that count as slashing? Let me see.
It should say.
Let me check.
Yeah. Worst scenario, I open up my feet. So I can...
Yes, that's slashing. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So.
Oh my god.
Okay. So what's what?
So the d8s and the +5 are slashing. So that's. Do we round up?
Yeah, we
hold
always
on.
round up. Okay, that's a mess. The way you rolled that.
I got it. Hold on.
Yeah, okay, I
you.
got the math. Give me a second.
Okay.
9 slashing,
9 slashing.
Thank you.
Okay.
9 slashing, and then the rest, and then it is 14 sneak attack, and then it is 13 fire damage.
Okay. That's what I need to know. Okay.
Rapid
How much
math.
total
There
is
you go.
Thank you.
Wait,
thank
how
you.
much total is that?
45.
Some number. I don't know.
But I can't tell you how much of that got, halved because, what he is. But, yeah.
No, how much total damage did I end up doing?
You don't
the total-
know.
We don't know yet.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright.
I mean, like, it's that thing of, like, in the chat thing, it said you did a total of 45. But, how much was
I know
resisted
that.
is the bit that I can't tell you.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
That much
I
will-
have the slashing, so.
I will say, after that last strike, you will finally get him to bloodied.
Yeah.
Thank fuck.
Great.
That's how you do it. Now,
Yeah.
it's just procking all my stuff. Let's go.
Yep. As
Oh, and I haven't even gotten a chance to use the lightning ability yet.
not yet.
That's next turn.
Heck yeah. As it becomes his turn, Kriodevia.
Oh god, he better not notice I'm here. He doesn't know I'm here, right? Hopefully.
Well, you did strike. Every time you strike, you should be rolling a stealth check. Because you gotta
Let me
re-enter your
roll.
stealth. I don't know if I've
alright,
done
let
that in
me
past
roll.
combats, but that's something you always should have been doing. I just don't know if I
Okay.
actually made you do that. But yeah.
You haven't, but I'll do
Okay,
it.
that's on me. That's on me as a
21,
DM.
baby!
What'd you get?
That's 21, baby!
Okay, cool.
Yes!
Heck yeah, dude. Yeah, no, I'm gonna be honest. I should have been having you do that from the get-go. I just kept forgetting. There's a lot going on.
Okay.
That is completely fair,
Okay.
though. My bad.
Good rolls. Let's go, baby!
Heck yeah. Okay, so he's going. Actually, yeah. Would he? I guess he probably would bother using his bonus action to actually look around, like, what the hell hit me? That did hit him.
Aha!
He's rolling with disadvantage because you are invisible, and he will not see you.
Yes!
So you see him look to Loki.
Aye.
Buddy, are you doing an AoE move that you still haven't used yet, or are you doing a normal punch? Because you still have more stuff in store. That's for a punch.
Yeah.
That's for an AoE. Aye, you might do an AoE. Aye, understood. So
Don't.
I don't know
Of
if
course.
I don't know if he'll actually slightly miss Usagi with this or not, as he looked to dude, I hate to tell you, you can roll me another strength save. This
Really?
is a common thing with this guy. This is just his class. I never actually have looked at this class till today.
Oh my god.
As with a 15-foot cone, you see him stomp his foot as spikes erupt from the ground. It actually barely dodges Usagi's square.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay,
convenient.
thank goodness. I actually rolled well.
Okay. What'd you get?
That is even without the bardic inspiration die. That is a 24.
Nice. Yeah. No, you do it. Yeah. No, you dodge it, so you only take half damage, and you won't be knocked to the ground.
I think I'm resistant too, if it's piercing.
Yeah, it is indeed piercing. I want to mention, like, one of these spikes spike up, and they just, like, the only reason why it doesn't, quote-unquote, get into Usagi's, like, range is more of just, like, it just goes over his head. Like, one of them definitely, like, point outwards, but, like, into his radius. It's just over his head type of thing. So you can
Those are
have...
being short sometimes.
Indeed. You'll take half damage, Loki, since that is the case. So you can half this, and you can half it again, because you have piercing resistance. And
Yes.
the roll was 31 damage.
Okay,
So you can roll
so
it.
68.
Yeah.
I take 8 fucking damage. Get wrecked, bitch.
Yeah, yeah. And
Also, ow.
I'm
I'm bloodied again. God
Yeah.
damn it.
What the fuck?
Oh god. All right, dude. As he yeah.
I've gone from near crippled to fine to bloodied. Like, it is like a flashbang of, like, physical condition.
Dude, yeah, no, you've been just being conditioned the entire time. As he is going to look to you, raise up his right hand, and then hit you with his left. It is the most like, over here? No.
Alright, what's this to hit?
I
Oh boy.
think actually he might miss you on this one. That is an 18.
I have an AC of 20, bitch, you miss. Yay.
Alright.
Woo.
And when you see him begin to do this feint as he begins to raise his right hand and begins to bring and like pretends to like he's about to bring it down, and then you see him like immediately go for like a left punch, aiming for the gut, and you basically just like move to the right. Just
Joke's on you. I'm short, so I have to look up regardless.
exactly.
If I was Mollis, I definitely would have fallen for that. But joke's on you. I'm short.
Dude.
I'm 4'6", bitch.
He used his
I'm
bonus action.
tiny.
He used his bonus action to do that. He already did his main actions. Those were his 2 attacks. So that will end his turn. And that's also where, weirdly enough, we'll have to pick this up next time because I'm actually out of time.
What? Oh!
Yeah. Yeah, as y'all will... Honestly, I'm going to be real because y'all entered his halved, like, mark. As y'all will enter Phase 2 of Creodibia.
What the fuck? Okay.
As
Damn it.
he would grab his hat
Cliffhanger.
and toss it into the ground.
Oh boy.
Something might happen with that. As that's where we will find you guys in the next episode. Thank you for watching the Rum and Harbor campaign. You can find us on the Lost Harbor Tavern over on Spotify and up on YouTube, and you can find the other campaigns that we have up on the Lost Shipyard up on YouTube, or on, you know, the same area on Spotify, where we have the Sanity campaign. We have a bunch of other stuff here as well. At this point, if you've been watching, you already know. If you haven't been watching, you can just check the channels out. I don't feel like I need to tell you all the campaigns we've done at this point. Just go check it out. We've done a lot of stuff. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this episode. Don't forget to leave a like. Maybe comment a little. I love seeing y'all's comments. I haven't seen a comment in a good bit. It'd be nice to see some of y'all talking again. But thank you guys for stopping on by. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Ah.
Bye.
See ya.